There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
This is a song I wrote for a special person.
All right.
Each time I need a trusted friend, you're there. With tears to dry and a heart to mend, you're there. And when I'm down in misery and the whole world turns its back on me and I need some love and sympathy, you're there. Nice, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And when I'm weary and tired of trying, honey, you're there. And anytime I need a shoulder to cry on, you're there. And sometimes when I come home with a heavy heart and weary bones and I need a little time alone, you're there. I want to turn the stereo on, but you're there. I gotta get in to use the John, but you're there. And when I wake up lovingly and turn on my pillow, hoping to see Kim Basinger smiling back at me, you're there. Oh, this is more of a good thing than I ever planned. How much damn togetherness can the one man stand? Oh. Don't get me laughing here.
All right, sorry.
I want to flop down in my favorite chair, but you're there. I can't see in the mirror to comb my hair, 'cause you're there. And when I want a little snack at night, I sneak down to the fridge to get a little bite. I see a big fat ass blocking out the light, 'cause you're there.
And we're here. That's right. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you, ladies. Well, look who it is. Christy Lee.
Hey, Josh Arnold.
Pat Godwin in the music room.
Hi, Josh.
Sitting in for Chick McGee this morning, it's Mr. Jeff Oskey.
Howdy, buddy.
Ace Cosby.
Joshy.
He'll be working that track phone, hotline, hot phone. Willie Griswold's in the house.
Good morning.
I am Josh Arnold at the Upside Sidekick desk, and there is our fearless leader, Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. I just figured something out.
What's that?
Mr. Oskey, I think, has more hair in his face than Ace has on his entire body.
Probably.
And certainly more than I do.
Yeah.
I've seen that chest, Ace. But not yours.
A good beard.
Thank you very much. Kill the music. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We got a lot to get to today. I got to shorten that thing. We get the scissors on that baby. Well, good morning. Hope everybody's doing great. We have Mr. McGee. Is out with just not feeling well this morning.
Okay.
I hope this isn't the post-COVID or what's that called? The rebound COVID or the
re-COVID, twice-baked COVID. I think.
Oh, that's that what it is?
COVID 2 electric boogaloo.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
You mentioned twice-baked. Boy, that's a great thing, isn't it?
Delicious. Those are delicious.
Twice-baked potato.
Oh, sure. A little cheddar on there.
Oh, God. I could go for one of those.
Any
right
other
now.
twice-baked? I mean, you have your refried beans and your twice-baked potatoes. I don't know of any other twice-baked items.
Now we're going to have to think.
It's too early for that.
I
Come
apologize.
on.
Now, tomorrow, we have a very special guest and a very special thing that we're doing. It's kind of related to the NFL season. This is a bit of a stretch, but I'm going to explain it to you. We are going to be having the Big Green Egg guy back, and we're going to be doing a special grilling event with the Big Green Egg. And we're going to be giving away Big Green Eggs all season with your NFL Smarts as part of the formula. Yeah. We did this last year, had a great time. We'll be explaining the rules and regulations, but start brushing up on your NFL knowledge because you could be the winner of a Big Green Egg. Tomorrow, do you know what the menu is?
Yep.
Something special, I know.
I know it's bacon.
Yeah.
It's breakfast fatties.
That's right.
No, what is that again?
Breakfast fatty. Do you want to read that?
Sure. Sausage, egg, cheese, onions, all wrapped in a bacon weave.
Oh, my goodness.
So essentially a breakfast burrito, but instead of a tortilla, it's bacon.
Oh, so it's the low-carb option.
Sure.
That's good to have. Protein heavy.
Yeah, what a great idea.
We're also having pickled watermelon rinds, tailgate brats, and wings.
Who looked at a rasher of bacon and said, you know something? We could turn this into a cloth.
Weave it.
Call Lady Gaga. She could wear this as a skirt.
Do you think the cookout's going to start around 8? Because if it is, around 7:50, I'm going to go to my car. No one can follow me. I'm going to come back and plug your nose. What do you say about that? Does that work out okay?
That sounds like a good idea. Now, typically on the show, we have some kind of weed news. Had a big story a couple days ago that just won't go away. Okay. Involving a wedding and the NBA.
It won't go away, huh?
This is a new thing. I mean, we're always learning new twists to weddings. I myself have been the so-called officiant at a wedding, which means you're the guy up there handling the vows.
Those couples still
married?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they are, both of them. And
well, you've done 2.
So I'm 2 for 2. And it's interesting. There are certain legal things you have to do.
Oh, really?
There's certain verbiage, there's certain permits, and I think it probably varies state to state, county to county. But there's a certain way you have to word things, and besides
I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's it going to run me to have a Tom Griswold officiate my wedding?
Both of them were done for friends, so they were free.
Wow.
Whoa, did you notice that? He said for friends.
Yeah.
So.
Meaning I'm going to have to pay up.
See, I think it sort of depends. It sort of depends on what is the payoff at the reception. Now, back in my DJ days, when I would be DJing stuff, when I had zero money, at age 33, I bought my first new car, and it was the cheapest vehicle sold in America, an Isuzu Trooper 2-door. Ace, didn't you have one of those?
I had 4 doors.
No, I had the 2-door.
Aristocrat.
The Isuzu Trooper it was a great car. Never had any problems with it. Don't get me wrong.
Except if the wind blew too hard.
If there was a slight breeze, it would blow you off the freeway. And by the way, I mean blow the car off the freeway.
Yes.
The SUV off the freeway, not.
Not a lot of weight in those little babies.
But yeah, in those days, I would do. I did proms and all kinds of stuff at weddings. And one friend of mine said, "Hey, listen, can you do my wedding?" Okay, sure. And I, hauled all the stuff over there and spun the records all afternoon. And he goes, "Oh, don't worry, I'm going to take care of you." As God is my witness, the guy gave me a free T-shirt.
No.
And the one thing you have when you're an impoverished disc jockey,
plenty of
T-shirts.
Wow.
They're unbelievable.
A free T-shirt?
What? Yeah, I'm
Did
totally
they have them
serious.
made for the wedding, or
no?
What was on the front? Was
his dad's hardware store.
Nice.
I don't want to be rude here, but there are several captains that manage tubing companies in the Bahamas, and you give them as a gift every year a Bob and Tom T-shirt.
Yeah, but I also give them plenty of cash.
Okay, I'm
give
just
the guy,
saying.
I get off that boat, I hand the guy a C note, not to mention paying the tab. And of course, nothing's funnier than when someone goes down to the Bahamas in some obscure island and they see a guy in a Bob and Tom T-shirt. That's true. I love that. I get a picture. What the hell's this? So anyway, yeah, we have some weed news and some weed corrections, and we really have to play our special.
Time now for international weed news.
This is not really international, though. I guess maybe we should get another intro. This involves a wedding, as I mentioned, and something I'd never heard of before, which was instead of a salad bar, it was a cannabis bar. How did they word it exactly?
Blunt bar.
Blunt bar. And again, I'm a little unclear on this. Can you define the difference between a spliff and a blunt?
Okay, so you get a cigarello from the gas station. You get your Swisher Sweet, your White Owl White Grape, your Dutch Master. There's plenty of good options out there.
So those are typically inexpensive.
Very inexpensive cigarellos.
Right.
You bust one of those open with a knife. Some people have special tools on their keys. If you get pulled over, that's technically paraphernalia, so get rid of that thing, folks. You split it open, you get rid of the tobacco, you put a little fun stuff in there, you twist it back up. But these look like they're like fine quality cigars. It looks like it's...
So they went and got some Havana cigars and had somebody treat him. Or what if they hired that guy that Snoop Dogg has? He has that full-time joint roller.
There's a few rappers now that have full-time
joint roller.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the same guys that spend their money on getting fake braces in their teeth. That 3 years from now, will either be in prison or broke.
Okay, relax. What are you, fake braces? Is that grills? Is that what you're
saying? Yeah. That is, to me, the dumbest way to spend money ever invented. Frankly, I'm sorry. I'm just calling it like I see it. Yeah, it's now pronounce his first name for me. Is it Draymond or Draymond?
Draymond Green.
Draymond.
Yeah.
Okay. Draymond Green, his wedding reception. And once again, he married a woman. Do you remember her name?
Something
Hazel. Hazel Renee.
Yeah, Hazel Renee. And you mentioned also that her eyes are, her last name is, will she go with Green?
Hazel Green.
Be Hazel Green. Be like being named Azure Blue. In any event, there was a so-called blunt bar at the wedding. And there's pictures of it, and I mentioned that the something borrowed something blue thing, the something blue was Kush, got attacked and received letters from one guy who's like some high quality grower, and that how to grow blue pot.
Yeah, but that's not the most common kind of weed is green. I mean, purple maybe, Kush, purple haze. That's really popular.
Okay, well, in any event, all these things lead to a tribute song, a very short one from Mr. Godwin for Draymond Green in the wedding in the blunt bar.
Smoke with me, blunts at the wedding, eat all the cake, such a beautiful setting. Draymond, 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 hope your dreams come true.
Probably a little early for that. Sorry,
it's a little early, Tom.
Maybe
you got stuck.
Maybe you got a little. Wow, yeah, that'd be good. They should do that if it's a Catholic ceremony. They should do it before the wedding. That way people kind of groove on that hour and a half of standing, sitting, kneeling.
Now.
No, my dad was in a wheelchair, as you know,
right.
for a lot of his life. And I remember taking him to a friend of mine's wedding, and this guy was Catholic. And since he was in a chair, we were kind of on the pew, what do you call it? And then we were on the end, in the aisle, if you will. And at one point, and he, of course, he was on this medication. I think it was called Lasix. So he had to pee a lot. And so I remember him leaning over and going, I've had friends whose marriages lasted longer than this ceremony. I've really got to go to the toilet. Hey, Father. Hey, Padre, can you speed it up a little bit? We got a man and a bladder up here. Coming up on today's show, Christy, give me a quick teaser.
Oh, we have a lot. We have an animal without an anus. We have a guy peed into his girlfriend's Louis Vuitton bag.
Good Lord.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell that's. And this is cool. Bizarre medieval medical cures. We're going to look at some of those.
Did you read the first one?
Yes, I did.
Wow. For those of you that don't like modern medicine, think again.
We've come a long way.
Yeah. We've got bees being swallowed. We've got wallabies on the loose. We've got real cowboys on the freeway trying to catch some cows.
Oh.
Kind of what they do. That's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh, take it from here.
It's the
Busy over here doing something.
that's why I thought I would go ahead and do it.
Okay, go ahead.
You're so busy. Christy Lee over there in the news desk.
Hi, Josh.
There's Pat Godwin in the laboratory.
Hey, Josh.
Whipping up some tunes for us this morning. Jeff Oskey sitting in for Chick McGee.
That's right.
Ace Cosby. Hey. Running the track phone, hotline, hot phone. And there's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Josh Arnold at the Upside Sidekick desk. Tom,
Yes,
it's
sir.
your turn once again.
Well, I think before we get to any interesting sporting news, which we ordinarily do at this time, got a nice letter here from Jane.
Hi, Jane.
And I think it's okay to give her last name.
Sweet Jane.
Jane Hallenbeck. So I guess she is a
No, Hallenbeck girl.
Hallenbeck
she
girl.
is a Hallenbeck
I mean, by
girl.
definition.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's her real name. It almost sounds like to Hallenbeck.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
it's in
I'm
a-
sure she heard that
Yeah,
all through
oh,
middle school.
Yeah. Hey, there's to Hallenbeck. She says, hey, listen, my husband is a long-distance trucker. He hasn't been home in weeks. He even missed his parents leaving after they were with us all summer. I like the fact that you guys speak highly of truckers. He is driving 1,000 miles the next 2 days with his trainee.
Okay.
He'll be chugging 5-hour energy drinks to get through. Ooh. Please remind people how hard these truckers work and the sacrifices they make so we can have food.
Yeah.
And all the great stuff that we get. Absolutely. So a special request, Jane, this goes out to your man, the trucker. And I've got a feeling we might be hearing from Floyd, the trucker, today.
Oh.
You talk about a hard-working guy.
Oh, sure.
Floyd's always on the road. But this one goes out to all the truckers out there. This is this is the trucker classic from Haywood Banks.
Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everybody, here we go. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 roll. Okay, let's back them up. Here we go. Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, wheels on a big rig. Okay, just the even numbers. Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big ring. Yeah. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, just the odd numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 wheels. Oh, you're so smart in math, yeah. Okay, well, how about Roman numerals, Mr. Smart Bob? Oh, there's I, X, X, I, X, I, X, I, X, I, V, X, V, X, V, I, X, V, I, X, V, I, wheels on a big rig, and they're rolling. Okay, get out your risk calculator. Let's divide the wheels by pi. Here we go. Oh, there's 3.14185551212901346800. And they're rolling, rolling, rolling.
The genius of Haywood Banks, ladies and gentlemen. Going out to all the truckers out there, 18 wheels on a big rig.
Well, they have the patience of a saint, don't they?
Yeah.
To sit in that traffic like we have to sit in, and we're only going 20 miles.
Yeah, but they have a cab in the back. They can climb back there, take a nap during a traffic jam.
If they're around here, they have plenty of time to do that. Got this from an actual trucker, Mike in Missouri. He goes, the other day you guys were talking about playing songs for dogs in cars.
Yes.
Remember that news story?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to play reggae music. I got a great letter from a lady who said it totally worked for her.
There's certain types of, they tested certain songs and it helps dogs calm down in cars. During that, Chick played some horrific squeaky toy song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This letter is to Chick. Dear Chick, you played that squeaky toy song. Well, I'm a truck driver, and my dog is riding in my truck with me. She started bouncing off the walls. And now she does it all the time. That I will apologize in advance to Mike, our trucking friend. This is a little bit of that song.
So you're going to play it again? Oh, my gosh.
Squeaky deaky. I love my squeaky toy. Squeaky deaky.
Enough.
Squeaky beaky.
Okay.
Mike, play her some Bob Marley. She'll calm down.
And what were the other tunes? I forget.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
The Baja Boys.
Yeah, right.
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Isn't it the Baja Men, first of all?
Oh, my bad.
Well, they became the
I
Baja
knew
first
them
group.
when they were younger, before they made it.
Oh,
You
when
were
they
thinking the Baja Boys 2 Men, which is a co-headlining tour that happened.
with Lil Baja.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. Here's the actual story. Researchers suggest that your dogs get anxious during car rides. You should play, as Christy said, reggae or soft rock hits.
That's it, soft rock.
Why the reggae? Why do they like that?
I don't know, but I did get a nice letter from a woman, I don't have it in front of me, who said she listened to that story, had that problem with her dog, played some Bob Marley, and it worked. And she couldn't believe it.
Yeah, the story ended up making the national news on CBS.
I don't believe her. You know that?
It says...
she had pictures.
Here's the list. Bob Marley's No Woman, No Cry.
Yeah.
No woman, no cry. Bryan Adams, Everything I Do, I'll Do for You.
Oh, I love that song. Oh, come on.
And Foreigner's equally nauseating, I Want to Know What Love Is.
Yeah, I like that, actually.
Well, you are ranch romance.
That's the one Foreigner song I can stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they got some great songs. Head Knocker.
I'm glad people
Hot-Blooded.
like them. They're not for me.
Okay. Van Halen, Running with the Devil. And of all things, Led Zeppelin's Black Dog. I think they just put that in.
Yeah.
They said don't play those.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Oh, I'm sorry.
you're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
supposed to-
yeah, the one you're not supposed to forget it. Yeah, don't play Van Halen, Running with the Devil, or Enter Sandman, or Zeppelin's Black Dog.
Do your dogs watch TV?
No, but I've heard that there are dogs that
Boy,
do.
mine do. They love it.
Mine knows when I'm watching TV because that's the only time it gets out the squeakiest toy it has. It goes to town on it during the reveal.
There's that. Or they start wrestling and fighting and barking at each other. Yeah.
So here's songs not to play: Cats in the Cradle.
No, they hate it.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
drives them crazy.
of course. But here's the one they love.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
I like this one that starts with the chorus.
Who let the dogs out?
You still love this song, don't you?
The party was nice, the party
Oh, it's a great song.
Yippee-yi-yo.
Admittedly, in small doses.
It had its place, sure.
Oh, that's a great tune.
If I were in the Bahamas, laying
if
next
you're on
to
a cruise ship.
pool.
They play that a lot on the cruise ship.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a trivia question I'll address to Mr. Oskey. Everybody else probably knows the answer to this in this room. Do you know what Tim Wilson's song is extraordinarily popular on cruise
Something
ships?
about booties.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me that booty.
The
I want the booty.
The booty song was a legit hit.
That's the name of it?
Yeah.
Is the
Got it.
booty
The booty
song?
It's got a lot of airplay.
And it was a tremendous production.
Yeah, it's great.
Full horn sections.
Oh, yeah.
And but yeah, the booty song of all of Tim's great music, that's the one that
It's catchy.
yeah, it is. And you know, I was lyrically
Not a lot.
not a lot going on there, but I mean it's got it up. It reminds me of his. Ever hear his song about all the guys with the same name? What's that one?
George.
The George song. This is the same thing. It's just for booty.
Look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty, back up the booty, I need the booty, I like the booty, oh what a booty, shaking that booty, I saw the booty,
Great
I
groove.
want the booty, Lord what a booty, bring on the booty, give up the booty, loving the booty, round booty, down for the booty, I want the booty, hunting
See,
the
he's
booty,
making a
chasing
point.
the booty,
Yeah.
casing the booty.
Yeah, there you go. We
getting the
get it.
booty.
Take a break.
I like that he's chasing the booty and casing the booty.
So actually, it's a lyrical masterpiece.
Yeah, it is.
You
Yeah.
know, they say great poetry, no extra words, nothing superfluous, just with the words you need in the right place, perfectly placed.
And I like
that's the booty song.
I think chasing and casing, that's kind of wise, that's kind of smart lyrics. I just like round booty.
Yeah, one point is a round booty.
It's a lot of fun for that one.
Tim, what a great song. And I don't know if I think dogs would probably like the booty song.
Yeah, they'd love it.
Yeah. You know who dogs hate?
Who?
Cat Stevens.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
wow. They were happy when he changed his name to whatever it was, Islam Yosef or something.
Right.
Yosef Islam.
Okay,
You're
sorry.
close.
But my dog's favorite band, of course, I think it was
What?
Meatloaf.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I do love Meatloaf.
Sure.
Not the
Does
recording
it?
artist. He was a little too much for me, but
A couple of good
who
things.
does love a good meatloaf? Yeah.
Have you had the meatloaf wrapped in the bacon where they do the weave like they're going to do tomorrow, but they do it with the meatloaf?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Good
meatloaf
on
technology is really changing these
So you
days.
mean so they're putting like a jacket of bacon on
Yeah,
the meatloaf?
you make a little
Have
bacon
you done this
weave.
before?
Yeah, and then you wrap the meatloaf in it, and then you bake the meatloaf with the bacon.
Do you weave the bacon before it's cooked?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so it's flexible?
Yes.
Okay, that
Well, yeah, it would be a little hard if it was
Oh, this piece broke.
bacon.
Does this have any change with the sort of gelatin ketchup on top of the meatloaf? Because I like that. I don't want that to go
I
away.
do that as an extra, as like a side.
That's genius. Okay, cool.
Okay, now tomorrow on this show, we're going to kick off our Big Green Egg Festival. We're doing this all fall, but we're going to actually be doing some cooking tomorrow. We got the Big Green Egg folks coming in that really know what they're doing, and we're going to be giving away big green eggs throughout the NFL season. So get your research up and running, because you get to try to pick some winners. We had a blast with this last year.
Oh, yeah.
And talked to some great folks and passed around some of those great big green eggs. And tomorrow is no exception. By the way, Pat.
Yes.
I called you yesterday.
Yeah.
You didn't call me back.
He was in yoga.
Oh, I missed your call yesterday. I always call you back.
Because I have an assignment for you.
Did I miss the assignment then?
Now you've only got one day to do it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I can do this.
Okay. I will give you a hint. No guessing. No guessing. Your hint is Bye Bye Birdie soundtrack. Okay?
I got that.
Is it the stage play or the TV musical?
It was in both.
Okay.
You did call me yesterday. Son of a gun.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Look at you, all
Good
in
for you,
love.
Pat.
No, you
Live
have-
your
Looking
life.
at your
I
phone.
was away from the clutches
I love
of this
it.
tyrant.
Now you'll just have 12 more hours to memorize it.
Struggling in yoga. At that
We
time.
may have to bring in some extra singers.
Oh, for God.
For this?
Hey, you got plenty of pipes in here.
Okay, you want to volunteer, Josh?
No,
Yeah,
you got
Willie
plenty of
and
other
Josh.
pipes.
You're gonna have to work with Pat this afternoon. Then, okay. Now, we have given our trucker salute. Thank you very much.
I got a junior wind bag from a trucker who didn't appreciate what I had to say. Hey, Jeff, you do know that there are truck drivers who don't have a sleeper in the back but still deal with the traffic. Get it right, or at least take your lead from Tom.
He really made you look like a dummy, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday we teased this story, and if you were listening then and didn't hear what happened, I want to repeat it real quick. And I'm angry with the media on this one, because the headline is 2 arrested for having sex on Cedar Point ride.
Yeah.
I did point out Cedar Point may have more roller coasters of any major quality than any other theme park in the world.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Cedar Point? It's unbelievable.
I have. Been a while.
They have one that I think they launched Apollo 13 on.
The one that goes straight up in the air?
I'm too fat for that one.
What?
Yep.
Not anymore.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think you are anymore.
They put a booster rocket on it? What happened?
No, they were like...
Tom.
No. I mean, you're implying that he's lost weight.
He has lost a lot of weight.
Of
Yes.
course. I thought, never mind. I thought they'd augmented the ride for the...
They should. You know, you're in Ohio, right? The Midwesterners tend to get a little big.
Yeah, you know, I once gave this idea to my brother when he was working at Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Said, why don't you have a store? What's the big bear's name? Baloo.
Yeah.
So call it Baloo's Place and have just nothing but XL, double XL, triple XL, quad XL.
That's fun.
And they would, because you go in those stores and, well, I'm not a medium anymore. Anyway, so here's why I'm mad about this story.
Why?
This folks were arrested on the Ferris wheel for allegedly having intimate relations.
Right.
So I just want to see what this couple looked like.
Yes.
So I Googled this thing. Every single story I go to, there's a picture of a Ferris wheel. I know what a Ferris wheel looks like.
Well, maybe they didn't get a picture
I want
of
the
these
mug shots.
too.
Oh, you want to see them?
Because if they're attractive, it's okay. And if they're unattractive...
No, I'm just
curious as to...
I'm just guessing this guy looks like he has a lot of Marlboro miles. You know what I'm saying? You know, that look.
Wow. Well, she bent over to pick up a pack of cigarettes, she said, remember?
Don't judge them. He could have Camel Cash.
It says, according to the Sandusky Police Department, witnesses who were behind the couple's cart said they could see the suspect's genitals and could feel the cart shaking. I happen to love a Ferris wheel. In fact, at a recent state fair, they have three Ferris wheels. Now, Josh, you've told me you do not like Ferris wheels.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they really skeeve me out. I'm fine with roller coasters being real high and all that stuff, but Ferris wheels just scare me.
But by the way, both of the man and the woman, both age 32, originally denied the allegations, but then they as you said, Willie, she said she'd been over to pick up a pack of cigarettes. They later admitted to having intimate relations on the ride and are facing public indecency charges. Have you found a picture of them?
No, I'm looking.
And an ex of mine and I had this great idea that we were going to go to the county fair and do it on a Ferris wheel.
Nice.
And come to find out, my penis is afraid of heights. It had different intentions.
Really?
And therefore, it saved us having to go and meet our neighbors. So,
could you title a chapter of your book, My Penis is Afraid of Heights?
That's funny.
Wow, that's hilarious.
It was the first time you ever said, sorry, this never happens. And you could hear a carnival barker in the background.
As we're swinging.
There they are. I found them.
But,
I found them.
Theme parks are for kids. Oh, you found pictures?
Yeah.
What do you think? Oh, yikes.
Handsome young couple.
Which one's the girl?
One looks like Jeff Oskey's beard.
Come on.
Yeah.
I can't see it. It's
Yeah,
too
they're
far
able
away.
to do that.
They look pretty hot.
No, but they're
but they don't.
not.
Okay. All right. Well, this should not take place at a theme park.
Well, no, they're kids.
Yeah, that's the wrong place. As I said yesterday, this would never happen at Disney, except when you're in the Clinton part of the Hall of Presidents, and they've got a little side room there, with one in Rome. So we'll look for the video.
I'd like to show you.
Do you think this is a TikTok video thing or what an OnlyFans video thing?
No.
I don't. I think these
I think
were
they
horny.
just wanted to do it.
You don't think they were
situation.
filming the
No,
whole
I don't
thing?
think so at all.
Okay.
I think they just, hey, let's do this.
My theory today on all this stuff is this is going to TikTok. This is what's happening right now.
Oh, real quick. Devin said, thanks for playing the Squeaky song. I'm taking my dogs for an early, peaceful morning walk. I'm listening to the Bob and Tom show, my phone in my pocket. That song came on. Both my dogs went right for my phone.
Sorry.
Isn't that something that it really is effective?
Yeah.
Well, it's Chick's fault. He played it.
He's not even here.
I know. I'm just trying to remember him. We have monkeys doing something that you would think normally they would do, but this time with AIDS of sorts. Plus Kanye news, wallabies on the loose, alligator wrangling and swallowing a bee, all happening. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
What are you checking out over there, babe?
Some video that is some horrible looking robot that they can put in your body now. You don't want to see it, trust me.
The old prostate exam robot.
Yes.
It's magnetic slime, basically.
Fingers with the slimes, to make it a little bit easier.
I'm dildo.
It says it can be
I'm sorry.
inserted into the human body for operations such as removing artificially swallowed or accidentally swallowed objects.
Oh, boy. And Pat, the name of this robot is?
I am dildo.
I don't know. That's the name.
I am dildo. Thank you
That's
very
Pat Godwin in the laboratory over there cooking up some music for us. Jeff Oskey sitting in for One Chick McGee today, and I have an email for you, Jeff. Ace Cosby. Hey. What?
I'm showing him the
distracting.
magnetic
Put that
slime.
away.
Okay.
Look at this. It looks like
This is radio. No one can
It's
see
like Liquid Plumber for
Yes.
And there's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Tom's all bitchy over there, and
it. No, this is very exciting. And don't pay attention.
well,
to
somebody
look at videos.
somebody stop
do it
the
all the time.
somebody stop the music
When I do it, it's
prematurely.
interesting.
No, I know what happened. You know what happened? Godwin got a laugh for I Am Dildo. My dad thought the intros were over. Then he started talking, and then you finished the introductions, and then he got a little,
Whatever happened, I didn't care for it.
Well, that's because you weren't paying attention.
I was.
It'll be reflected in your pay.
I will.
No, we've been talking about a couple of interesting incidents. We go to the Buckeye State, and we finally did see a picture. Christy did find a picture of the folks who were arrested for having intimate relations on the Ferris wheel at Cedar Point. And by the way, Cedar Point is, for me, one of the premier amusement parks in the world. It's on Lake Erie in Sandusky, Ohio. Although the way these people were, it was more like Jerry Sandusky, Ohio, if you know what I mean.
I have no idea what you mean.
Jerry Sandusky was the guy at Penn State.
We all
These
know
were two
who he
consenting
was.
adults, though. This has nothing to do with that.
I know, it's just kind of a kinky sex thing. And we learned that our own Jeff Oskey, you once attempted, your goal was to have sex on a Ferris wheel.
Yeah,
with
we
your
decided ahead of time that was the plan, and then we got onto the Ferris wheel and started moving, and come to find out my My penis is terrified of heights.
Okay, it's afraid
Not
of
a fan.
Yeah, there you go.
Jeff, was this a bench one or a bucket one? Or?
It was actually one of the round, kind of, it looks like an umbrella hanging over.
Those are the scariest.
Yeah, I was holding onto the pole, laying on the floor.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, those are the ones where you figure is the grease on that hinge is going to freeze up and it's going to turn you upside down and dump you.
Oh, terrifying.
Okay, yeah. Now, I don't get the ones that are sealed.
Oh, really?
You get into a gondola?
Yeah.
What? Especially
They did that up in Chicago at Navy Pier. They closed them all in.
Oh yeah, it's like the London Eye.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, there was suicide proofing, I think. I mean, if you really want to get into it.
Unfortunately, that's exactly the reason.
There we go. I guess my silly little joke about when it's 100 degrees, getting into a nice enclosed gondola, probably less than. No.
Yeah, but aren't they? The breeze goes through there.
Are they air conditioned?
Yeah.
No.
They're not? Oh.
They're air conditioned?
No, not air conditioned. Usually they're cages and the wind
They're
comes
all.
through
It's
the bars.
it's like getting into a magnifying glass.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been in one of those.
Yeah.
Never mind. The point is.
Yeah, never mind everything.
The Ferris wheel. The people, I guess, in the next car claimed that they could see these consenting adults their genitalia. I guess at first this guy claimed it was a corn dog, but the point is, I think they were probably
claimed she was just shaking her booty at her man.
I think that they were probably making a video. I'm just saying that because all this stuff now these days, all these dumb stunts, it's always they're trying to get onto the internet. And then she claimed she was bending over to pick up a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, and then in the smoking gun report, she told the cops she was just shaking her butt a little bit, and then the guy finally admitted, yeah, we were having sex.
Okay, so I guess they'll be, as you say, introducing themselves to their neighbors soon.
Yes.
Wait a minute, Pat, do I hear your guitar tingling?
Yeah, I got something for you.
Headed to Ohio, going to Cedar Point. On the way in the car, we smoke a few joints. You got no bra on, and I can see your headlights. Hopped on the beast, I'm so turned on. Maybe we should do it in the water park. We'll get on a ride where no one can see us. Do me, mama, on the Ferris wheel. Do me, mama, let the copper feel. Hey, mama, do me. Little children are traumatized. Cops are waiting at the end of the ride. But hey, mama, do me. I thought lying to the cops was my best bet. I said she just bent over for cigarettes. My pants fell down and I swear that's what happened. So do me, mama, on the Ferris wheel. Our bed at home has no sex appeal. Hey, mama, do me. Cedar Point will probably sue me.
Very nice.
Thank you. Do you think it was worth it?
You got to change the Beast to the Blue Streak.
Yeah.
Blue Streak?
Yeah, the Beast is Kings Island.
No one was going to call him out on that.
I was going to.
I was going to.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the Beast. I just want to say about the Beast, Kings Island.
Yeah.
The Beast owes me a pair of very nice Ray-Ban sunglasses. Well, they must collect some great stuff underneath that thing.
Oh, sure.
Those sunglasses just flew right off.
Yeah, but weren't there plenty of signs and also good common sense to tell you not to take your good sunglasses on a roller coaster ride?
Yeah, probably. Doesn't mean I don't want those sunglasses back. I mean, they were polarized and everything. They were the good ones. Now, coming up in the news, Christy, give me the teaser.
Oh, we have a lot. We have a guy peeing in his girlfriend's handbag, and she was not happy about it.
I bet.
Medieval medical cures that you might want to... And Yeezy's apparently displaying his clothes in a really interesting manner. If you're into fashion.
Anything for publicity with that guy.
Well, there's that. And would you like to live full-time at sea?
Boy, how long?
I have heard about
Full-time.
this.
You can move in and live on a cruise ship.
Oh, boy.
I saw a thing in the news about some lady.
Yeah.
That was like 75 years old or 80 years old, and she lived on a giant cruise ship full time.
And
Happens a lot.
now it's really becoming a thing.
Wow.
You've seen this, Pat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
They spend all their retirement money. They just live on the cruise ship. They love it.
Oh, I bet they do. It's a floating
people around
assisted
them.
living facility.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Dinner at 3.
People all around you.
Entertainment. Yeah.
You
Meet
get
new folks.
friends every week.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out about that. It's a thing now. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy
Who's
Lee
that?
at the
Wait,
news
what-
desk.
what's happening here?
Hey.
I too am on the Willie Griswold schedule. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey.
At the fabulous Upside Sidekick chair.
Good to see you, chick.
Thank you. I'm a
Glad you're feeling better.
little dizzy, but, when am I not? I figured it's going to add to my performance.
Coming up, we have some medieval cures.
And I also understand
For what
there's
ails you.
Yeah.
peanut butter pie on the way, which is really the reason
now we know.
Oh, I didn't. I love
And
peanut butter.
the actual, I missed my AC.
Yeah.
Miss Mr. Ace?
I missed-
Glad you made it.
Hi, buddy.
Have a special joke for you later.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
good.
Later.
Yeah.
Do you think right now Jeff Oskey's weeping a little bit in a broom closet? My moment.
Hey, I invented this. Step aside, Jeff, okay? Hi, Willie.
Jake, you know what you got to do when you come in at 7? When you have to, you call in a little early, you say you're sick, and you have to call my dad, and you have to go, I can't come in because I'm sweepy.
No, I'm a CP duck.
Okay, CP Duck. Oh, you got something to prove sitting in that chair. Oskey's already hit a couple of home runs over there.
I was told no sports was done. That's what I
None.
was told.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was a glorious first hour.
Did you want to talk about LeBron and all the money he made and watch Christie's head come off her body?
How much?
He signed an extension with the Lakers yesterday for, let's start here, 2 years, $97 million. However, it's the largest contract in NBA history, $532 million in guaranteed money. I'll give you a moment.
Wait a second.
That's $500 million.
The $97 million is the next 2 seasons, and then
Isn't
his
he
total, yeah, 532 million
So
dollars.
he's going to play.
He's had $532 million in guaranteed money. He's only got 2 more years.
Okay.
There's a ceiling on how much he can make because he's 38, I think.
Plus, he
or
wants to
39.
stick around and play with his son.
Yeah, he wants to play with Bronny and the
Wow,
Lakers.
cool.
And I think the Lakers kind of said, yeah, when Bronny comes out and he's ready, he has
Has that
ball
happened
here
before?
with the Lakers?
On the same
Father-son?
team, basketball?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
Did Ken Griffey, did they play in the All-Star game together?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I think they played with
They played in that Field of Dreams
in.
thing.
Well, they played catch. Yeah, they had like a
oh.
thing there, but
They played, I think, with the Reds
Oh, did they?
together. I think.
Very exciting. Congratulations, LeBron.
Yeah.
Have some fun. I think he'll be okay.
yeah, I'm sure he'll be.
No car payment.
I hope he does charitable
billion.
things, right? I'm
Yeah.
sure he does.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's well hung. You think he's?
I
feel like he's got
think it's safe to assume.
But I think
I
he's maybe
think
got
about it.
something to prove. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's like just like a little guy, and that's why he's so outstanding on the court.
He does now have enough money to reimburse everyone who saw Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
So that's
Point.
Yeah, we
You know
should all
something? He does.
we all deserve at least 2 free months of HBO Max.
That's exactly right.
Well, that'd be a great list. The top 10 movies you want your money back for.
Yeah, they're not. Honestly, you know,
I love Clint Eastwood, but he still owes me $8 for
you dare.
Bronco Billy. God, that was a sin of turd.
I thought you were going to say Unforgiven.
No, not at all. No, Clint's been in some great movies. I'm just, I missed it, Chick. We reviewed the Cedar Point situation, and we had to make a correction.
Yeah.
Pat had a great song, but the Blue Streak, once again, that's Kings Island.
Streak.
No, the Beast is Kings Island.
I'm sorry, the Beast.
Yeah.
He had
Hopped on the Beast. I thought it'd be
the
Beast is Kings Island. The Blue Streak is Cedar Point.
The Red Racer and the Blue Streak, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Are Kings Island. But I don't think they're up anymore. I don't think they're running.
And you can't have intimate relations on the Ferris wheel, obviously.
Well, you can.
You can. You just
Yeah,
don't get caught.
right.
Gosh, who gets caught breaking the rules at a fair? How embarrassing.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Kings Island jail? Who would do that?
Josh, what was that thing you were telling me you did? A little move you did called 4 Inches Over St. Louis?
That's right. Yeah, it was me at the top of the arch.
And she was on
when
top
I
of
decided
you.
to press it against one of the windows there in the arch, and, it became a film.
So sorry. So we're gonna do some sports.
Have you ever thrown up on a ride at a certified fair and or carnival?
Yes.
While it was operating or afterwards?
Me too.
Afterward.
Me too.
On the rotor.
My ride ended. I got off, went right to the trash can, and
that's exactly same here.
Scrambler.
It was glorious. The scrambler. That's
I was
exactly
the rotor, the one that it's you stand in a big circular room and it spins around.
And the floor drops out.
And the floor drops out.
I was on Momo the Monster.
Is that a similar thing to that?
It was like a squid-looking thing, and the tentacles. You sit in the end of the tentacles, and it goes up and down and spins all around.
Okay. Christy, no.
No, but the scrambler, I've been.
That'll do it?
Yeah, boy, that'll shake you up.
It'll scramble you.
Yeah, it will.
Scramble your eggs.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, I'd like to have them.
Maybe that's why it took me so long to get pregnant.
Scramble our eggs. Tom, they weren't over easy.
They should have a cop in the Dodgem cars. To go after that one kid that's always, he's 14 years old. There's some giant kid going after the little kids trying to have fun, full speed ramming.
Hey,
that's the point.
That's how you learn.
Okay,
Isn't that the point of Dodgem cars? You're supposed to dodge it.
You mentioned the Dodgem cars a lot.
I love the Dodgem cars.
Something happened to you.
No,
you were bullied in a Dodgem.
I love the smell. I love that.
Me too.
Yep.
Is that the same as bumper cars?
Yes.
Yeah. I love the guy on the back with the sad kid, and he has to drive it for him with his foot to get him back.
Yeah.
My grandma was doing them, and she rammed a woman, and her wig flew off.
Are you serious?
And my grandma screamed because she thought she had somehow beheaded her.
And you're right about the smell. They should make a perfume like that.
No.
What?
Carney?
Bumper cars. Carney.
No, Carney would smell like sorrow and cigarettes. It would be more like what would it be called? I just maybe Dodgem.
Dodgem's pretty good, yeah.
I bet that's a good world. The Carney world, the undercover world of the Carney. I've always kind of been curious about that.
Mm-hmm. It's fascinating and a little aggravating. Like I was talking to a couple because I had to work the New York State Fair for like the whole run. It was like 2 or 3 weeks, and so I got to know some of the Carnies. Did you know? And I don't know that every fair works this way, but this one did. They have to pay for every prize they give that a person wins.
Wow.
It comes out of their pocket.
You're kidding me.
So that's why the games are almost impossible, and they don't they're not all that generous with the prizes or whatever.
No.
Isn't that crazy?
Who owns the games?
Some tyrant.
Oh, man.
Did you ever see the great episode of the Andy Griffith Show? Where Lord,
I'm not feeling so great again.
Jeff.
There's a great Andy Griffith episode where young Opie goes, and it's one of those things where the guy's got the gun and they shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, Opie wastes all his money and doesn't win the prize.
Oh, I remember this.
Then Sheriff Taylor shows up, figures out how the gun is rigged.
Oh.
And, of course, wins
I don't-
all of the prizes.
The sight is off.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a classic.
That show, how old did Opie get before the show went off the air?
23.
Puberty?
The color episodes, what was he, 12, 13, 14?
I've said it before. Second City, one of their best bits is they had a child star who kept getting older, but the show was very popular. So he was like, I don't know, 35 and still playing a little kid. But they had to get professional football players to come in and be co-stars. So he would look like a toddler. Yeah.
So Urkel.
Yeah, right.
wasn't Urkel on Social Security those last couple seasons?
He was there quite a while.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a great episode of the Andy Griffith Show.
All right, we'll have to
I've never seen that one, but yeah, he gets back at those carnies.
I bet there are carnies that love their job.
Yeah, for sure. There were
some of those games are very tough to win.
Yeah.
There's probably a carny code we don't know.
They liked the lifestyle, and most of them, yeah.
There was this guy, he was doing the game where you have to get the beer bottle to stand up with the fishing pole kind
Sure.
of thing. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he had like a face tattoo, but he had blonde hair. He was charming as anything. And I was like, I think that I could be this brand of carny. I could be this guy. I could be having fun. You got some carny girls on the side you're hanging out with, you know?
Yeah.
Trading prizes at nighttime.
Do they have an off season? Well, I guess.
No.
Yeah, they said that
travel?
sometimes they wouldn't go to every fair.
Oh,
or
they
whatever.
wouldn't?
Yeah,
Okay.
they had.
I was talking to a guy whose grandpa was the guy that invented that milk bottle toss.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, stop it.
No, I want to hear.
Of course, you wouldn't meet just any carny.
And
This carny's
he was telling
royalty.
me that, he invented that milk bottle toss. It's impossible. And he said that his grandfather actually was there for the San Francisco County Fair in 1906.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
The earthquake hit.
Yeah.
Those 3 bottles were the only things left standing. Fires everywhere.
Oh, sure.
I apologize. I didn't know you were going for a joke. My fault. The NFL is in full gear right now. They got training camp going on, the preseason games. And with training camp, what do you have, kids?
Injuries.
You have other teams practicing against other teams, and you have fights. That's right. That's what happened yesterday. Fight! It all started with a joint practice between the Panthers and the Patriots. A fight broke out on the field, and it left a spectator injured.
Oh, my.
The first incident involved Panthers safety Kenny Robinson laying a big hit on Patriots wideout Christian Wilkerson and standing over him. The other players do not like that.
Oh.
The taunting standing.
Especially during a practice.
Yeah, no reason.
Yeah. And then Carolina running back who's smaller than Willie. Not to mean you're a giant, but Christian's a teeny tiny guy, but boy, is he good. McCaffrey was hit hard near the sideline. He spiked the ball in the direction of a Patriots player, leading to another scrum. Oh, and I just glanced at the word scrum, and it looks just like scrotum.
Oh.
If you got it in the scrotum, no wonder he was upset.
That fight spilled into the front row of the spectator area, and it hit at least one female fan.
Ooh.
Well, she was sitting in the splash zone.
Well, hey, you know where you're at.
Just like when you're in the log ride, it's clearly marked splash zone.
Did you get to keep the player? It went into her lap.
Yeah, I could take him home.
I've got a feeling there'll be some very nice tickets in her hand real soon.
And a couple jerseys. And
we should make it clear, joint practice does not involve removing the seeds and stems, Willie.
Joint
from the...
Did you understand?
Yes, I'm such a stoner that whenever I hear the word joint, I
go off and have to rehearse.
Time now for international weed news.
Oh, sorry.
We'll have to come back with that.
And coming up in sports, world records, and a world record that I'm honestly excited about.
Wow.
I can't wait to share.
This rarely happens.
With you people. And by you people, I mean... You.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm glad that you're here. Coming up, we have monkeys, we have wallabies, alligators. It's like a big cows on the loose on the freeway, bees, dogs. Oh, my.
That's right.
And incredible medical cures from ancient days have just been released by Cambridge University.
And you don't, some of them are just, ooh.
Well, if they worked.
Well, they didn't. What if involves the gallbladder of a rabbit mixed with honey to cure your cataracts? And what? It didn't work?
Who would come up with that?
We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold at the upside sidekick chair.
Hey.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline. Hot phone. You okay, boo?
I'm doing all right.
All right. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
It's if you've been here for a while, you're wondering what happened to Chick. He's back.
Yeah.
He wasn't feeling well, but here he is again. Good to
Ran
see you,
to San Diego, came back. Oh, no.
He said, if I have to be sick, so does everybody else.
That's
and he
right.
Came in.
So we
get a little.
We talked about let's see, what have we been? We've been reviewing some interesting stories. The people who had intimate relations on a Ferris wheel.
Yep.
In Ohio at Sandusky's famous Cedar Point. And we had other delightful stories, including my favorite, in which Pat had one of his shortest songs ever.
Yeah.
I always
Third
get
shortest of all.
Drummond. Am I getting it right?
Draymond.
Okay, accent for syllable. Draymond Green and his reefer.
His blunt bar.
His blunt buffet.
Yeah, Chick, you missed that.
I had it first, okay? I broke the story.
Yeah.
I might not be right, but I have it first.
Okay. I do love that on television news. They have to. Of course, we had it first. World War II. We broke the news.
Started by the Australian news. That's right.
That's right. But I just love the story. Draymond Green had his wedding reception with a pile of joints. They called it a blunt bar.
Yeah.
Willie reviewed the distinction between a blunt and what's the other one called? A spliff.
Blunts, joint, spliff. I don't think people are this interested in this kind of stuff. But I'll say one last time: a joint is ground up marijuana in a rolling paper.
Check.
All right. A spliff is rolling paper, marijuana, and a little bit of tobacco. You put a little cigarette in there.
This now.
As you're explaining it, he's reading something.
Yeah,
It's
not
insane.
even paying attention.
It's insane, and that's why I have to explain it so much, because you never listen to the same explanation. And then people on Twitter go, "Oh, Willie only talks about weed." Yeah, why do you think? It's because this guy's pimping me out all day long.
So I'm sorry.
No, this is just like talking about different flavors of beer or different.
A blunt
size
is weed in a
bottles.
cigar wrapper.
Yes.
So essentially.
Okay.
I mean, that's the very basic.
Oh, okay. Okay, you said okay.
So we never have to talk about it again,
But
right?
a joint is the devil's lettuce rolled into the papers.
Yes.
Okay. So, in any event, there were blunts everywhere. I think it's a fascinating cultural moment when the NBA it doesn't test for pot, and now it's perfectly acceptable for this gentleman.
Isn't it their
Mr.
off-season?
Mr. Green?
Mm-hmm. It was
Yeah.
a heck of a picture. That all those blunts,
And
they look like,
as Willie pointed out, they look like beautiful Havana cigars.
Yeah,
they look
high-end.
amazing. Yeah.
Whereas typically you use, what do you call them, the Swishers? What are they called?
I mean, you got Swisher Sweets.
They also looked real thick, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if I took one or two hits off
Oh.
that, I'd be set for the night.
100%.
The quality of that dope.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, I can't.
It's got to be insane. Well, and that's the thing with blunts is usually it's more low quality weed in a blunt because you're gonna have so much that'll guaranteed get you high.
I see.
So this with like high quality blunts, that's a really dangerous
It's gonna
game.
knock me on my head.
That's like having a beer stein 32 ounces full of vodka, like Grey Goose. Essentially. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It reminds me of a friend of ours. He invented something called the choker.
The choker?
He would take a bottle of beer,
Yeah.
take a big swig, and then the distance between where the fluid stopped at the top, he would fill it with vodka.
Ooh.
And then chug it.
Oh, man.
Why the need to combine them?
Because I typically liquor infused games don't have a lot of logic to them. I got an idea. We'll pour it down her ass and then lick it up. Perfect.
Depending on who's ass.
I've never heard about the choker before.
Yeah, that's funny.
Bobby Gaylord did it.
Really?
Huh. Yeah.
Oh, well, that explains.
My brother invented beer schlager. That's the one thing I do.
What is that?
A beer with pretzels crumbled in it.
That sounds delicious.
Dude, at a ball game, that sounds great.
Setting it up would be fun. What are you doing? Oh, that's genius.
Okay, well, are we gonna get back to sports?
Son of a bitch. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas.
Floyd.
I've enjoyed your choker program.
You're welcome.
Have you had one?
Not sure if I told you boys or not yet, but Big D's headed off to hospice.
Oh,
What?
Oh, she's fine, but it's her sister's birthday, and she's worked at the front desk there for the last 22 years.
All right. You scared us, Floyd.
You gotta phrase
A
that.
Big D always makes a chocolate pie and cupcakes for all the gals.
Well, that's nice.
And the best part is she comes home with the shepherd's pie on the couch. That's what Little D makes us for anniversary. That was yesterday.
Oh, how nice.
52 long years we've been married.
Wow. Congratulations, Floyd.
You know, back when we started courting, gasoline was only 30 cents a gallon.
Wow.
And back then, the women still knew her place was in the home.
Oh, Floyd.
But yet, Big D, fuel is done there $5 a gallon. She's off jetting around town, and our sportage like it runs on well water. Anywho, I wanted to do something special for our 52nd course, so I made reservations. I made us a nice table at the Shoney's. And got the booth right by the fire exit the way Big D likes. That way, if she starts getting hot flashes again, we can always prop the door open and cool her back down.
Good.
I like it because I can prop my leg on that fire extinguisher, which is nice when you got the gout. Anyway, we were getting ready to go out last night for anniversary supper, and I was shaving, splashing on my Aquavelva, and let me tell you, even after all these years, this still brings out the band in me.
Oh, nice. Good.
So as I'm finishing up my splash on, she steps out of the shower to dry off. And I noticed for the first time ever in 52 years, she's done shaved from her feet all the way up to her collarbone.
Wow.
Is that right?
Not a lick of hair in any of her nooks or crannies.
Yeah.
And she looks at me and she said, I shaved in the shower for tonight, Floyd, so you know what that means, right? I said, I sure do. That means that shower drains need to be snaked again. Add that to my honey-do list. But the point of this story is that Tony's teriyaki glazed salmon is something else.
Okay, good.
Oh, you kick a shine when that hits your lips. There's some goodness in every bite. And no wonder why grizzly bears prop up right there in the riverbed. If I was a grizzly bear, I believe I'd have salmon for every meal, too, when you think about it.
Yeah.
And after a meal like that, boy, you can imagine how frisky she was feeling.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I reckon today I ought to run her up to Cedar Point, see if we can get her on that log ride.
Yes.
It's almost like that ride was even designed for dog fashion. Think about it.
Thank you, Floyd.
Boy, that Bitcoin sure turned out to be a sham, didn't it?
Thank you, Floyd.
A bit of a crypto
We should
winter.
have all known when Glenn Beck called it.
Major League Baseball yesterday, the Los Angeles Dodgers have comfortably slid into the best record in Major League Baseball. One of Los Angeles' broadcasters, though, showed that he is not quite as adept at some of the players at sliding yesterday. Before the Dodgers game in Milwaukee against the Brewers, do you guys know the Brewers ballpark? They have a mascot named Bernie Brewer.
Absolutely.
Got the
He's
slide.
dressed up like a big, has a big bushy mustache, and it looks like a big Muppet. But every home run, he slides down the slide and hits the water.
Oh, okay.
Or he hits
It kind of looks like he goes in, but yeah.
So the broadcaster thought, I'll try it. So he, before the game started, he slid down the slide, and he ended up breaking his right wrist and 6 ribs.
Oh, my gosh.
He slammed into a support wall at significant speed. Now, I've watched the video 3 or 4 times, and it doesn't look like he's going that fast to me. But the broadcaster, David Vassegh, David Vassegh, broke his wrist and 6 ribs, Tom.
God.
And then during the broadcast, They had a still shot of him holding up his cast of his broken wrist.
Oh, poor guy.
Wow. He immediately he hits that wall and goes down and starts writhing in pain.
Just having some fun and
just trying to be Chick McGee for the Major League Baseball world, or Josh Arnold.
Sure.
The new
Do you think he was given the option? Okay, you can take a couple of fastballs or go down the slide.
No, because
do you think could you stand in front of a major league pitcher and have him throw by you?
Could I stand in the batter's box?
Yeah.
No,
I couldn't either.
No.
You could?
Yeah.
do it.
I would trust them for sure.
Really?
I do it, but I wouldn't do it for a female softball player because those pitchers.
I think before they did it, I would go, do you listen to the Bob and Tom show? And if they said no, I'd go, okay, we can do that. I don't want some comment I made.
Yeah, clarify. I'm not Chick McGee.
And even if he says yes, and then he goes, Tom's a clear-thinking individual.
Wait, so this isn't even trying to get a major league hit? This
No,
is
you're
just
standing. Yeah.
Just standing there.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you guys can do that. Come on, you can't. They're the.
It'd be wild.
100
They're
mile
the best
an
at
hour
what they
pitch.
do in the world. You don't trust them?
100 mile an hour pitchers are commonplace.
I would be terrified.
Oh, I would. I'm not saying I wouldn't be nervous. I wouldn't try to swing at all.
I'd have to start my swing while he's winding up.
Exactly.
If you stuck your bat out and somehow managed to make contact, and that ball fouled off and hit you in the face,
dude. Down on the shin.
Give me 10 major league pitches. I'm hitting at least 5 of them, guaranteed.
Oh,
500.
man,
we could arrange.
We got a bet here, Bobby.
Set it up. Set it up. That's all I'm saying.
On a serious note, I want to say congratulations. Good friend of the show, Dick Vitale, the ESPN icon, announced yesterday he is cancer-free.
Oh, that's great news.
So, Dickie V.
Emphasis on icon.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way. Dickie V is 83 years old, and he's had cancer. He's, in fact, twice in the last year. So, lymphoma and I believe melanoma. So, Dickie V, all right. I'm glad you're doing well, Dick. And we'll, of course, be seeing him when college basketball gets up and running once again.
And meanwhile in sports,
sorry.
Australian Rugby League player Corey Norman has been suspended for 8 games and fined about $600 American.
Why?
It ends his season. He has 4 games left. The season is ended. He gets 4 games now and 2 games next. During a match against the Warrington Wolves on August 11th, the Toulouse Olympique halfback stuck his hand in his opponent's butt.
Oh, boy.
Video from the incident shows Norman first tackle Oliver Holmes to the ground. Holmes then waits for his teammates to gather near so he can pass the ball off. Meanwhile, the offender proceeds to reach his hand around and stick his hand right between the cheeks of Holmes' buttocks.
Oh.
Credit carded him?
Credit carded him.
Isn't that called checking your oil?
That's if you use a finger.
Yeah, you got to have the dipstick go in that one.
Wow.
31-year-old Norman joined his current team in April after initially announcing his retirement during the offseason, pled not guilty to the offense. However, a counsel looked at the videotape. Let's see some real proof. And did not agree with the plea. Justice Sarah Wright and two side members, they take Australian rules football in Australia pretty serious.
Oh, sure.
They were entirely satisfied that the act was intentional, and it sure looked that way, she said. This is a quote. The footage of the incident shows a deliberate movement of Corey Norman's left arm and hand over the top of Oliver Holmes and onto his butt. At no point does the footage show a grabbing of the shorts to push Oliver Holmes down, as described by Corey Newman.
It's just a
deliberate placing of Norman's hands and fingers on the buttocks, coupled with the immediate complaint from Holmes, which went like this.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah. So is it like this? Like
it kind of does sound like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So grabbing in between the two cheeks, huh?
Intentional placing of the hand between the buttocks.
Oh
cheeks.
well, that would wow.
Okay.
That's hot.
And
Is this rugby?
This is Australian rules football.
Okay, so it's...
I'm sorry, Australian Rugby League. Australian Rugby. Evidently, there's Australian football, there's Australian rugby, Australian everything.
Okay, so...
right in his butt.
Yeah, okay, well, good to know.
Willie, I've just been texted by a major leaguer.
Yeah.
Says, tell Willie to bring it. He
No
could
way.
not touch what I would throw.
I mean, first off, 100% I can't do this.
10 throws.
You said 5 out of 10.
I was having a little bit of fun.
But,
yeah, if we set it up, I'll do it. But I'm not getting one of these.
I went to all of your games in high school, you know.
I didn't play in high school. I played in middle school, and this is
no wonder you didn't see him hit.
This is the meanest story you tell, and you tell it like it's so funny. I went to all your games. You never hit one ball. You say it like it's a fun story.
No, I'm saying that's what
the cat's in the cradle.
I mean, that's what a loyal dad does.
No, you want to hear my favorite? Your father being a loyal dad.
Go ahead.
Taking your sister Lucy, who's quite the athlete.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
To a batting cage.
Lucy is by far the best athlete.
And she was taking some swings in the batting cage.
Yeah, the guys were on the go-karts. We were in Petoskey. The guys were in Michigan. The guys were on the go-karts, and Lucy was taking batting practice at the batting cage.
Standing behind the cage as she's swinging, saying, "Miss." Miss.
Exactly.
Miss.
Yes.
And that's why she's the woman she is today.
Thanks, Pop. You take credit. You do take credit for that. Bless her heart, I think of her every time I see her. I think of that incident.
What's coming up in sports?
A couple of world records that I'm really excited about.
Really?
Well, one anyway.
Okay, and then do you have the mullet championship? Is that in sports?
You need to shut your ugly mouth.
Okay. I'm just saying. I think we all want to hear about that. Plus, we have.
You think that was my favorite world record that now you've pissed all over it?
Plus, we have urination in the news.
I came back to see you, and here you are running your trap.
And here's the headline. Also, speaking of rugby and getting your hand in the old keister, scientists discover a curious creature with no anus.
Huh.
How does it poop?
We're going to find out.
Very carefully.
All right. Now, that is happening. I also want to ask Ace Cosby, how do you watch this show? If you want to see it on the TV tonight,
We are live on YouTube now, but if you miss it, you can watch Bob and Tom tonight. We post that at 8 o'clock Eastern.
8 o'clock Eastern. Okay, thank you very much, Ace. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
Question for Christy when we come back.
Sure.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the upside sidekick chair.
Chicky.
There's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee. And Christy, have you something you want to tell me?
About what?
There's a blonde pubic hair on my sports copy.
Is it still? Let me see.
No, it's got to be from Jeff Oskay's beard.
Did you teabag my sports copy?
No.
Josh, can you verify this?
Yes.
It's not.
You did not.
Guarantee it's not.
You did not come over here and squat over my
Still
copy.
a bit of a
Wouldn't matter
gift.
if I did.
It's not mine. Oh, we were talking.
That's almost as bad as doing it.
We were talking baseball, and we've heard from a very fine former major leaguer, Drew Storen.
Yes,
has offered to. Willie said he could handle some major league pitching. How did Drew word it exactly? I believe he said.
Did he say he's a little washed up?
He says, "Tell Willie to bring it. I'm washed up, but still no chance he could touch it."
Let's just try. If we do this, I want to do it. I want it to be called Set It Up Day, and I also want to have to catch a punt. Let's do a few things. Let's make some phone calls, get some favors.
Okay. Well, I would. This all started with me saying I'd be terrified to face a major league pitcher.
Oh, I would be too.
I mean, I got hit once, and I was playing t-ball. I am just.
I thought you were going to say wiffle ball.
Boy, wouldn't that be funny?
Wiffle ball can hurt, man.
Yeah, wiffle ball can hurt.
If there was a sketch or something in a movie where it was coach pitch and the coach kept trying to brush the kid off the plate.
Hey, that corner's
crowd my box.
That corner's mine.
It's the kid's dad.
Wait a second. Could you grab that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
This is Dick Hitzwater sitting in for Ivana Squirt. And this is some other news. That's right, Buter. In addition to interesting Major League Baseball races going on, you were talking baseball, the Little League World Series is happening in Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Right.
Now, there are, of course, major differences in the game when you consider Little League Baseball versus Major League Baseball.
Oh, sure.
In the majors, the bats are bigger, the gloves are bigger, the field is bigger, and, of course, the egos are bigger.
Of course, yes.
Whereas the only thing big in Little League is the financial burden on the players' parents. In Little League, everyone appreciates the kids and their teams, while in the major leagues, everyone hates the Yankees and the Dodgers. I'm sure that when their playing days are over, most Little League leaguer kids look forward to returning to their hometown. When Aaron Judge's playing days are over, he looks forward to returning to Mount Olympus.
Yeah, no kidding.
The man's good.
Seriously, the only difference I've found between Judge and Hercules is that Hercules couldn't hit a curveball. Here are some other differences I found between the major leagues and Little League. Parents of Little League players typically buy them a snack after the game.
Of course.
Well, major league players typically buy their parents a house after they sign their contracts.
They should.
When Little League players commit errors, they are still welcomed back home. When Major League players commit errors, they are welcomed back to the minors. Little League players scan the stands for their moms. Major League players scan the stands looking for MILFs.
Sort of the same thing in a way.
Kind of the same thing. I was just thinking that. Yeah. In the major leagues, umps are afraid of angry coaches and players. In Little League, the umps are afraid of the players' angry parents.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, in the major leagues, the pitching rubber is approximately 60 feet from home plate. In Little League, the mention of rubber at all causes giggling for several minutes.
That's right.
And this is Dick Hitzwater sitting in for, you heard it, Ivana Squirt. And this has been Some Other News.
I hope Ivana's okay.
You ever had a squirt?
The drink?
The drink?
Yeah, it's like a lemon lime kind of.
It's really good mixed with Pinot Grigio.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know,
really?
You know what's good in there?
What?
Vodka.
Yeah.
Well, that's true too. But if you don't have it,
is there a name for that? Squirt and vodka?
A Lost Weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing a sign outside a strip club, Squirt and vodka.
Oh, really?
Together on one stage? Two talents of that magnitude?
Right now, I want to talk about it real quick. I want to mention something. It's a buddy film out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Me Time. Have you heard about this? Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg, starring in Netflix's movie Me Time. Check it out. It's going to be opening up real soon on a television set near you. Netflix fans, Me Time, Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg. Now, he turned back to Chick McGee at the sports desk.
Here we go. It's that time again, kids.
Stupid world record.
Now, Chick, is this the one that you're super excited about?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
But it's okay. A teenager is pedaling across Scotland in hopes of breaking the Guinness World Record for the most castles visited in a week by bicycle.
Oh, cool.
Roy Downey.
Are there that many castles within biking distance?
He'll attempt to bike to 90 castles.
Holy smoly.
Does not include White Castles, right?
Across.
That is correct.
Official.
Oh, thanks.
You're such an
Now I
American.
knew.
On a bike. Shouldn't it be on a horse?
Aberdeenshire and Moray.
On a horse?
They had bikes back in the Middle Ages.
they didn't.
That's right. Sure.
Yep.
They probably had a cycle.
You don't remember the stories of Sir Huffy and his many adventures?
His many treks.
His famous cast iron bike with
right.
the giant wheel that weighed 1,000 pounds.
Sure, they were a little heavier then, but they had the right idea.
And of course, Sir Mongoose was just the everybody wanted to be him.
Sure
They didn't have the penny farthing. They had the pound farthing. It was a big cast iron wheel.
I saw a guy on a penny farthing yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm not making this up, but the short wheel was in the front.
What?
That's
Yes.
a farthing penny.
Yes, he
Was
was
it-
riding it.
Was it right
but
down this way, about 3 miles?
It was downtown.
Oh, okay.
Now, where was the seat? On top of the giant?
Yes, but the short wheel was in front, and he was facing that way toward the short wheel.
I don't know. Boy.
How do you do
Well, it's
that?
like the reverse Corvette.
Was it like a circus man? A circus man from the
It wasn't
future?
a circus
There's a guy.
man.
There's a guy that rides one of those around here, but he doesn't.
He must have re-engineered this thing
Wow.
so that it would go.
There aren't enough circus men just out and about.
Oh, no, I hate him. I see him all over
typically,
town.
Chick, you know this. When you see a guy in a penny farthing, he's usually followed by 50 gorgeous women.
Oh, they can't get
chasing
There
after
wasn't
him,
a soul around him.
shouting, "Dude!"
Yeah.
Is that his name?
No.
His name's Richard? Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's not?
No, it is. Because you talk about attracting the chicks.
Penny farthing. Some of that PFD.
I was so
How do
sad.
you get down?
I was so sad that he was going the opposite way of me, and obviously I'm in a walking boot, so I couldn't rush to go after him.
Can you imagine seeing a
But I
man
wanted
on a
to see
reverse
him.
penny farthing being chased by a woman hobbling in a walking boot?
A tiny woman.
Sir!
No, it's
I have to talk to you.
because they know by reputation.
I have many questions.
I have so many. I had so many questions.
You know, right now, Chick really regrets coming in.
No, I'm fine. I'm enjoying the show. I'm like Pat. I need
So
a ticket.
this world record, this guy's riding his bike to castles.
Yeah, the current record 67, which was set earlier this year by a Matthew Page in the United Kingdom.
Oh.
He's going to bike across Aberdeenshire and Moray, home of
The eels?
the Eels.
Fighting eels.
Man,
I'm going to
took a
visit. I'm going to try to see if I can do 100 monasteries on an e-scooter in France next time.
That'll be something. Probably pull it off. A lot of beer and cheese, I imagine.
Coming up, another world record, and also we're clear up the situation where Christy teabagged my
I did not
sports
teabag
copy.
your sports.
Well, we're going to
something.
get to the bottom of it.
There's
You
no
really snail trailed it
possible
up.
way
There's
that
a
could be
blonde
mine.
pubic
See, this should be on horses, not on bikes. I'm sorry. Did you ever hear like the bikes of the Round Table?
Yeah, sure.
You never heard the
very,
horses
very
of the
famous.
round table either.
That's where Sir Huffy was.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
The round table was just a big wheel, spokes. And,
Okay. Sir Schwinn.
Remember young night kids would put jousting cards in their spokes?
Jousting parchments. Yeah.
Make the bike sound like a Harley.
Yeah.
When
Wouldn't they
when we come back, we have all these things. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
Wearing my favorite cobalt-ish shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Very
I like
nice.
this color.
There's Josh Arnold at the Upside Sidekick desk.
Chicky.
Jessica Hooker joins us.
Hi.
Jess is here with food, we hope, right? Yeah. There's Ace Cosby.
I don't smell anything.
Oh, boy.
It's in the refrigerator, I think.
Wait a minute.
I don't.
I'm not getting a look. Did you?
I did. Yeah. That's
Okay.
Here's there's Willie. I'm
morning.
Chick, and there's Tom. She said, asked a bunch of people, did anybody talk about peanut butter pie today on the show? And when she asked me, I said, yes, we did.
Yeah.
Because any time to talk about peanut butter,
I love
eat a
peanut butter pie.
I think somebody was listening to an older show because I got a couple of emails, but nobody remembers talking about peanut butter pie. And so I went ahead and made one anyway.
Oh, that's what we're having?
Yeah.
I love peanut butter pie. You can't go wrong.
I can't eat any peanut butter.
I didn't say a word. I just said
I like carrots.
What about a nice mucilix pie? How about that?
You have any apple peels?
I get crap when I talk. I get crap when I don't.
Welcome to the show.
We began the show reading a letter. Reading a letter from Jane Hallenbach is her name.
She's a Hallenbach girl.
And her husband is a trucker, and he's training a young trucker today. He's going to be driving 1,000 miles in the next 2 days. As she put it, he's chugging 5-hour energy drinks right now and enjoying the show.
Okay, good.
So, Mr. Hallenbach, no, it's Hallenbeck. I've heard that song, Hollaback Girl.
Hollaback girl.
Yes.
I ain't no hollaback girl.
She's not going to call you back, right?
Here it is. It's
This much. All the girls stop your feet like this. Few times you've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause it ain't no hollaback girl. Ain't no hollaback girl.
okay. What's a Hollaback Girl?
So, it's when a dude, hey girl, you're looking good. She's not going to reply to that.
She's going to cat call.
Holler.
Yeah.
So I thought Hollaback was like a store or something in Britain.
Hollaback girl.
Like Hollister.
Got this letter. Dear Bob and Tom Show, my name is Hollenbacher.
Oh.
My sons have that stupid song sung at them all of their lives.
Ain't no Hollenbacher. Ain't no Hollenbacher.
Is that popcorn?
That's Redenbacher.
Redenbacher.
No Redenbacher.
Sorry, my bad.
Very good.
Blame it on Gwen.
We were discussing the world of sports with Chick McGee.
Well, first of all, Christy knows, I don't know why she's lying. She came over here and teabagged my sports copy. I found a telltale blonde pubic hair.
Hold on a second. Girls don't teabag. They flappuccino.
Bravo.
I think we're done here.
Bravo.
Flappuccino?
And wait a minute, there's more.
There's more?
Yes.
There's no way that's mine.
Well.
Whoa.
I think we've just learned a little something about
I
Christy.
said that earlier. No one was
No,
listening.
I caught it.
Pat did. He
Yeah.
kind of
I know.
You got a
chuckled a bit.
You got a tile floor over there?
Hardwood, down to the hardwood?
I don't think it's really appropriate to be discussing this.
And Jess brought up something. It's a new term, not teabag, flappuccino.
Yes.
And from Jeremy, I'll have you know, sir, that a woman cannot teabag anything. They lack the necessary Lipton-like external genitalia.
All
Well,
When
I've
women-
seen some pictures.
Yeah.
I've seen some Liptons.
If you're, by the way, if your bag is Lipton-esque, go see a physician.
When women do it, it's called clam dipping.
Oh, all right.
There you go. Okay.
Or flappuccino.
Flappuccino is a little classier.
Sure.
And it goes along with the beverage aspect.
Right.
Yes.
Ain't no Flappuccino.
That's one of Oscar's beard hairs, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
Obviously.
blonde. I'm just looking for anything I can. I don't see it.
Well, now you've got this famous quote. I don't know if you remember this one.
Who has put pubic hair on my coat?
Remember that?
that was
Anita Hill.
Yeah.
You think they call him CT? That's pretty good. It's a pretty good nickname.
Clarence Thomas.
Yo, CT.
CT.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do that with a Supreme Court justice,
bet
but
you do.
You would with him.
I think they use all of
I
his.
think we
'cause
found out he had no sense of humor.
his middle name is Lawrence, so I think they go with CLT.
Oh,
that's good.
Here comes old Clinton.
What up, Clinty?
Ironically, thanks to him, certain things are going to be harder to find.
Yeah.
Isn't CLT a
Yes,
airport?
Charlotte Airport.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That was Canadian bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That's funny.
This better be good.
Oh, it is. Voting has started for the kid and teen divisions of the United States of America Mullet Championships.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finalists from 16 states are hoping to take home the title of best mullet in the nation in their age groups, as well as $2,500 cash
Hope Donnie
prize.
has Woofy ready.
Yeah, the winner gets to kiss his sister.
The winner will be announced tomorrow. According to USA Today, grown-ups who are sporting a rockin' mullet of their own still have time to enter the 2022 Men's Open Series contest.
The old Missouri Compromise.
And they also get a championship trophy and the aforementioned
And
$2,500.
what's the slogan? Party in the back. What is it?
Business in the front.
Party in the back.
That's
The mullet.
right. They've made
They have a big comeback.
quite a resurgence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so has
Thanks
my
to
mullet
Gardner
joke.
Minshew.
I love when things are cyclical like that.
What's your mullet joke?
That bit I did 7 years ago. I can bring back.
You have a mullet joke?
I do. Yeah. You should come out live.
Come on.
No, I'd be happy to tell you. I got
good.
my hair cut.
Yeah.
My hair's. You guys know I'm losing my hair, right?
No.
But it still stays real thick and long in the back and the sides. I got my hair cut. She goes, "Oh, you like your hair long in the back and short in the front?" I was like, "What, like a mullet?" She was like, "Bi-level, yeah, bi-level." She goes, "We're not allowed to call them mullets. People with mullets are offended by the word mullet." I've met plenty of folks with mullets. They don't seem to be the most politically correct individuals. Sir, you want to keep that mullet? Bi-level, thank you very much. And don't call this a wife beater. This is a sleeveless domestic dispute shirt.
Oh, worth the wait. Thank you very much. They're standing.
Catch that and more next week at Daniel's Vineyard in Indianapolis, Saturday night.
What a beautiful hunk of business.
Thank you very much.
That's right. So I didn't know the mullet was back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Well, we can't forget the king of the mullets.
Hey, baby. You want to come take a ride with the Mississippi Mud Flap?
Mississippi Mud.
That's right. Gardner Minshew, I think, has a lot to do with
Gardner Minshew, my man.
It is, yeah.
Oh, so anyway, so I guess the adult division of this is not up yet, but the kids.
Have you seen these kids?
The kids' best mullet
Look great.
They're great. That's going to be voted on today.
I think it's fun.
I love kids with funky haircuts, man, because they went. I remember.
They asked for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's cool.
When I had a rat tail as a kid. Ugh.
You little weirdo.
Oh, dude, I cringe now, but my brothers and I wanted them so badly, and we got them.
What was the inspiration?
Who knows? I'm sure
very
we saw
in
some
style,
dirtbag at a gas station.
Was it summertime or school time?
Willie, you had a mohawk.
Yeah, I had a mohawk one day. We went to the state fair.
Mohawks
I bet you
are
loved
fun.
it, man.
They're like little dinosaurs.
Yep, I got so much lice. My mom had to shave my head.
Yeah.
And then she was like, you know what? Let's go to the fair tonight. I picked the rest out. You can go and you can be the little mullet guy at the fair. It was not mullet guy. Mohawk guy.
Yeah, that's fun.
It was awesome.
This is once again. This is the national mullet competition,
Yeah.
the USA Mullet Championship.
It's not no game.
So,
Congratulations. So hopefully we'll have information on a winner tomorrow.
yeah, I'm
tomorrow's
guessing it'll
when-
be a kid.
Oh, so Monday.
So Monday.
Yeah.
A kid with the parent with the most Marlboro miles. Once again.
There's
Once again, yeah.
chance.
You make a lot of assumptions, don't you?
Just got Christmas tree made out of Mountain Dew cans. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, he's a quick judger.
You like that book and cover thing, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
And we also found out about the reverse penny farthing. It's called what? The Eagle Cycle?
An eagle, yeah.
An Eagle Cycle.
No,
So it's a thing.
The reverse penny farthing, though, is a sexual.
Oh, yeah, we
move.
found that out, too.
That's
Oh, it
unfortunate.
is?
Yes,
Are
it
you
is.
serious?
It involves a wheelchair.
I wouldn't bother looking it up.
Not very funny for air.
Yeah,
not
not
at
at
all.
Say that.
Talk among yourself.
Hey, everybody.
I had to hear it.
Chick just threw a grenade into the room.
Everybody enjoys
So
both.
sorry. Well, thank you, Reg. Coming up, we have Louis Vuitton bags in the news.
Yes, Louis Vuitton, for those who...
Christy, do you own one?
Yes,
How
I
about
do.
you, Jess?
No. No.
Uh-huh.
How do you say? How do
I
you
have a
say
fake one and I have a real one.
Louis Vuitton.
Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
What is the
Are you
deal with
French?
French people and the consonants? What's their deal?
Their
They're on the
language.
words.
They can do it their way.
They don't like them.
I
And then there's the French mullet.
Oh, yeah,
What
what's
is
that?
the French mullet?
The
the moulet. If you win, you still get to kiss your sister. Okay, thank you. Right now, I want to talk about Josh. You heard some great comedy from Josh. He's going to be on the road with that comedy when you're on the road, Josh.
That was great. Is there more of that great comedy when the people come see you live?
That's right.
When we come back, we have very exciting things in the news, including there's a wallaby on the loose.
Yeah, and we might be able to cure Floyd's gout problem.
Oh.
And we're going to talk with Al Jackson, I think.
Oh.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Has he done a song yet there, Tom? We get a song here?
To the first hour.
Yeah.
When you weren't here.
Ah, there's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
At the Upside Sidekick desk, there's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
Got a cup of coffee and a peanut butter pie coming. There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and Here's Tom Griswold.
You say peanut butter pie, I think Beatles.
What?
Why?
Full of
Why?
You're thinking Penny Lane?
For the peanut butter pie. Okay. Yeah, we'll get
Paul
to that.
Hey, we have a guest.
I know. I'm so excited. And
guest?
it's
Marlon Brando.
Are you in a hotel?
It's comedian Al Jackson. Is that a reindeer on your shirt there?
It's a polo shirt.
It's the Ralph Lauren polo shirt that's been around since.
Oh, sorry.
Since polo.
There was a shadow. There was a shadow on it.
Tom, it's been around since horses. Okay.
Well, we just had a news story about a guy in Scotland. He's trying to get the world record for going on a bicycle to all the castles. I think the record should be made on a horse, frankly. But are you a polo guy, Al?
No, I've never been. It seems like a polo match is just a place. It's like if Whole Foods was a sport.
You're not
You
wrong.
know, if you just went there and you're just like, oh, everybody here is meant to make me feel bad about myself.
Oh, Christy has a friend. Christy goes to
every
some
Friday.
polo.
It's fun.
Do you know what a chucker is?
Yes.
Yeah, that used to be my name on the radio.
Chucker.
You got the chucker.
Yeah, it's Chucker.
If you've ever seen the movie MASH, you'll find that
Instead
incredibly offensive.
Chucker coming at you.
Instead of halves or
We
quarters.
didn't say the other part, and Al knows what the other word is, so stop.
I'm just saying it's a humorous
I'm
moment.
sorry, Albert.
Dated, certainly.
The next time you're in town, I will take you to a polo match. You'll enjoy it.
Christy, you know me. I will go because I'll tell you, I don't know if anybody else is like this. Everything that I thought I would hate, I kind of end up liking. I feel like polo, I could just find things that are funny and things that are interesting. Plus, I always like looking at horses. I just don't like to get on them.
We don't have to get on them. We won't make you play.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now
I
here's a couple thoughts on horses with Tom
Talk to
Griswold.
me.
I was going to say the best part of a polo match is watching people park BMWs and Range Rovers in the grass.
That's true.
Yeah, hey, fine. If I've got this car designed to go through Africa. Now I can finally. Hey, I'm actually off-roading. I'm parking for a polo chucker.
Didn't you say horses
They have
are the
a
most...
reason to use that setting for one
Yes,
time.
well, finally, I've been driving this urban assault vehicle all these years.
Horses are incredibly dangerous, is what you told me.
They are.
You would enjoy it.
I
so
love
much.
I love looking at horses, but they're you got to know what you're doing. I love horse people. That's a very specific
And
set of skills.
Normally, I attack and make fun of Tom. He's exactly right. It's like, why am I on this animal that is as strong as a car, but I can't? It's like being on a car that hates you. Like you cannot.
Dad, I feel like you would like horses because if people around you are standing, you're naturally higher.
Oh,
than
yeah,
them,
you're
so
a lot
you have to look
higher.
down
Yes,
on
but then
them.
when I fall off the horse, Willie, then I'm lower than them. Like,
I
that's
love
my
it.
issue.
Now,
I'm scared
here's
of the
a
falling
trivia
part.
question. Trivia question for you, Al Jackson. What comedian friend of the show is a polo player?
Yeah. Former polo player.
It would make sense.
As soon as you hear
Yeah.
it.
Your hint is he is from the same state as you are.
I'm going to go with Arsenio Hall.
Oh, that would be a good guess, but Arsenio is not even that pretentious. It's Drew Hastings.
Drew Hastings.
Oh.
Yeah, Drew
He
Hastings.
played down in Florida where it's really big.
I want to say he was world ranked there
He was
for a
good.
while. He was a good polo player.
We'll have a morning show polo night. You guys come out. It'll be fun.
I'd love it.
Okay, well,
I'm on it.
So much for the polo shirt. Al, we haven't seen you for a couple weeks. We want to check in here. We've got to help me with my hypness factor as I continue to try to
You're not
conquer.
going to ask why he's in a hotel?
Okay,
yeah,
Al, why are
Tom.
you in a hotel?
Oh, yes, Al. Are you
I'm
on the
testifying against the mob I can't talk about.
Oh, okay.
Are you on the run, Al? Yes.
I wonder if you are testifying against the mob if you do have a say in where you stay. Like, if
I
do
see what
you
you're
want a suite? Do you I don't know.
I think it's part of the
Yes.
part of the negotiation
Exactly.
would be. Listen,
Hey, I don't have to do this.
yes, I want the continental breakfast. And I mean, I want the hot breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been flipping up. Tom, I'm doing almost a complete remodel on my house. And yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Oh, I see.
That might be code for something.
Okay.
So fixing some things, the things that weren't working. So
I think Kostaki's looking for a roommate.
yes, Josh.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Al, man, oh man.
Yeah,
no, buddy.
You okay?
Oh, I'm happy. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's
That's
all good.
always been that's always the most quizzical time of my life when I get divorced. People go, I'm sorry. No, you're not. No.
Well, I just want to make sure you're all
I'm
right.
out.
Thank you, man. I love you. I'm super happy.
Oh, we love you.
Single Al hasn't been around for wow. Probably I was married 10, and then about 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Look out, ladies. It's loose again. Al, do you have a nickname?
Like Encino Man.
Al, do you have a nickname for your male member? This is a yes or no question. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer.
No, yes,
Yeah, you
you
do.
do.
Yeah, you do.
No, I couldn't. Absolutely, I do though.
Okay. Was it given to you, or did you create it yourself?
That's given.
Okay, very good. That's the only way to have it. It's got to be.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, really?
It's got to be
Like
like a
any
fraternity
nickname.
initiation where, except not with a guy. Well, that's fine.
I've never named a penis.
Yeah?
No,
No,
me either.
No, I've never.
Is that because you don't want to get too attached in case? It's like naming a farm animal.
Gotta kill it later.
Right.
Just give it like a serial number, like 024A6. You know.
No, a single
Name
Al,
it like Elon Musk names his kids.
Al, is there a slang term, if you will, a street term for being single that I need to know for you?
Ooh. Well, let's say this, and we'll start with this phrase because it's apropos of what's going on. So, Tom, if I told you, let's get back in the time machine. It's like 2002, and I go, let's dip. Tom, what am I saying to you?
Okay, wait a second. Now this gets confusing because there was dipping and there was dabbing and then there was vabbing. Let's dip.
I don't even know
It's
what
obviously
vabbing is.
You don't know what vabbing
You're getting
is?
colder.
Is that vaping and
No, vabbing is when a lady dabs her secretions on herself as perfume.
Ooh. I know that's supposed to be gross, but I'm kind of an animal.
Yeah, he is.
That's one of those internet things that, and their doctors are saying don't do it, ladies. And then I got a
Well,
letter.
they're saying it does. I mean,
I got a letter from someone saying, "Can you use someone else?"
Oh,
That's one of those things that I don't think is real. How many people on the planet? How many people on the planet in this country of 330 million people do that?
Well,
it's
enough
a
to
very
make it to the
difficult-
internet.
Wait a minute. Let's back.
Seven.
Let's back up. Is the name of your wang animal? Is that it?
No, that's the chick. That's what you call undue pressure.
Oh.
You don't want to.
Okay.
It's like when when it's game week, you don't want to give them any bulletin board material. Like I don't want to do that. Where
Okay, I wouldn't want to guess. Is it
Too much
Alaconda? Please tell me. Please tell me it's Alaconda.
Come on.
I wish.
It's not Action Jackson, is it?
No. Look,
Sweet face.
really,
It's
there's
sweet
no
face.
government names here.
Okay,
There's
sorry.
no first and last name.
So
bro.
you're asking me what it means to dip. So you'd say, I'm going to be going out tonight, but I'm going to dip. Would that work?
Yes. I mean,
Does it mean you're going to go dancing, like you kind of a dip?
That is not it.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait a second. Wait a second. Jess, you know what this means?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this doesn't mean the tobacco chewing thing, is it?
No,
Right?
it doesn't mean that. I mean, that is dipping, but
That's
no, this is
really bad for
No,
you.
like we're Tom, you and I are at the club. We just danced a little, and now we're getting tired because we got to be at work in the morning. Let's dip.
Oh, it means let's leave.
Yes.
That's it.
Why is it called dipping?
100%.
I don't
You're
know.
gonna dip out.
Yeah.
You're gonna dip out. It's taken from the Latin form "dip out" for
That's
real.
right.
I don't know why it got shortened to dip, but it was like let's dip out and then it just turned
Is
to
it
let's
because you
dip.
have to dip to get into your car?
It makes sense, but
But I mean-
no.
I mean, that does kind of make.
Am I thinking too literally here?
You're being very literal. Yeah, it's just.
So it could
But
be
it is
anything.
interesting.
It could be.
I would like to hear everybody's theory on where it came from.
There's a chance when back in the day you would leave a room and you would dip to
Yeah.
exit. So there's a chance it goes that
Why
far
is the
back.
door short?
Yeah.
No, it was
No,
just
you
a
don't let the
courtesy.
kinks in your back.
You would
Oh,
bow.
like a nod. Oh, you're
Yeah.
bowing. Okay.
I've been in this room a long time, so my head went to I want to dip, like Al would want to dip his.
Oh,
pen in the company.
Yes,
There you go.
thank you.
That's
Yeah.
his
Wow,
dip
that-
his wick. Yeah.
Dip his
There you
wick,
go.
yeah. That's
maybe.
where I went with that. How's
Really?
yes?
Wow.
That'll-
Oh,
old-
don't
I
act
like
so
this. I like this,
shocked.
Christy.
No, I mean that doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah, we're gonna.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? Yeah, it does.
The old in out?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
What about?
Hey, Al, I've got an idea for an invention. See if you think this is going to work.
Okay.
Do you know how you can get that thing so when you type on your computer, it sounds like an old-fashioned keyboard?
Yes.
Ever heard
hey,
that?
Hey, by the way, don't install that. I did for 5 minutes. It drives you insane. Go ahead, Tom.
My idea was to install a thing so it would every key would be a different tone and pitch of farting.
Oh my God!
And you'd call it your computer.
We have to make this happen.
Absolutely. That's
You
Shark
are
Tank
such
worthy right
boys.
now.
Okay, sorry. Let's get back to dipping.
And just to say, Tom, that's one of those things where everybody goes, "That's ridiculous, Tom. We don't have time for it." And then you take it and you put it to market, and you could sell 1 million of those easy, just off gag gifts. People would buy that.
Yeah, that's true.
Al, you remember the song? I put my hand up on your hip, and I dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah,
that's just about dancing.
And that was. But that, you know, what's weird is that was the dipping that Tom was doing. The dipping. I'd almost gotten out of my head till then. So it's back.
Well, we got time for me to learn another word. I've got dip down. Before we dip, Al.
Yeah.
Well, Tom, let's just do one that I really dig this one because I used to, say this all the time. Diesel, like the fuel.
Diesel.
Oh,
is it the old thing about? Is it the guy going through the underwear factory? And the guy's going through the underwear factory. He's getting the tour. And he walks up to some dude, and he's sitting in front of this huge barrel of ladies' underpants.
Uh-huh.
And the guy says, "What do you do?" And he goes, "I'm the diesel fitter." And he goes, "Was that one of the machines over here?" And he goes, "No, I take the underpants, try them on, and go diesel fitter."
Funny.
Is that it?
Is that what you're talking about?
Nailed it.
Is that it?
That's usually, that's the streets talking right there.
No, let's see. So diesel, is it used in the sense of you say, "Hey, tell you what, I'm going to go out tonight. We're going to diesel it."
No.
Okay.
What? I like that Tom. No, I'll tell you what that was, Josh. Tom, when he doesn't really know the definition, he just says a sentence with the word at the end of it. And he's like, "It's got to be hip hop," and then just that word. So it's like, so Josh, would you say let's go over and diesel those girls?
He knows the equation. He just doesn't know what to plug in.
Is a diesel maybe like a really big guy, a real tough guy?
See, Tom, you nailed it.
Is it?
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Oh, so
I think it.
Yeah,
go ahead.
How would it be used?
Like you don't
want to mess
I'm
with
not
that
going to
guy?
be concerned when I walk into the club because I got my diesel with me.
Yeah, you would just say like, Josh left freshman year, a skinny kid we were shoving in lockers. He came back. He must have been doing something. He is cock diesel. Go see him. He's huge.
Wow. All right.
I remember having conversations like that in high school about people. Like people would be like, "Oh, so and so got diesel over the summer," like because you wouldn't see people. It wasn't now when you could FaceTime your friends. Sometimes you wouldn't see people for like 3 months, and they come back and they're 4 inches taller and had 30 more pounds on.
Yeah,
that was John Riggins' nickname, Diesel.
Oh yeah.
Crank up
Shout
that
out
diesel.
to number 44.
Crank up that diesel. I can do this for 20 more minutes. Crank up that
First
diesel.
of all, and Chicky, I just want to say thank you for bringing it up. I'm sorry I'm biased, but I dig the days when like running backs had day jobs too.
Yes.
John Riggins was like right at the end of those where like guys would smoke cigs
That's
on
right.
the bench and like, go pick their kids up in their own car after the
A couple
game.
of linemen worked at the bank. They were loan officers.
Yeah, in the off season, Lou Groza would be hauling meat.
I don't know if that's true, Al, but
You remember Lou Groza, don't you, Al?
I do, from the Packers, right?
No. The Cleveland Browns. Lou the Toe Groza.
Oh, with the club foot?
Yeah.
Not with the,
No, he
no
just he had a squared off toe. He didn't have the famous half foot.
no, that was 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
let Mama handle that.
By the way, Al is 1.5 feet the nickname of the Alaconda.
How about Tom Dempsey? Is it Tom Dempsey?
Tom Dempsey was the 1.5 feet. Yeah. No, that was a term that we learned, Al. Did I run that by you? I don't think I did.
No.
Yeah, this guy wrote us letters that his dad would call a woman he'd call her a Tom Dempsey?
Yeah, but I don't.
She
remember.
looked good if you were 68 yards away.
Oh, that's 63.
Whatever 63. His famous kick.
Have you heard of a Bengal, Al?
No.
She's a Bengal. A nice uniform, ugly helmet though.
That's clever.
That may be good for single Al.
Yeah, that's like when you like when somebody says that in the principal's office and the principal has to hold their laughing and be like, that's ridiculous, chick. And then as soon as you leave, they tell all the staff and administrators like how funny that was.
Now, Al Jackson is featured on the Daily Blast Live. Are you making it clear on your show that you're now single, Al?
No. Will not be doing that. I don't know.
It'll come up. Won't it come up? Can't you make it come up in conversation? Say you're talking about some serious problem in international relations, and you could say something like, I was talking to this woman last night at the singles bar, and let's slip it in.
Oh, I think it should be. I don't think it should be slipped in at all. I think it should be breaking alert.
The Alaconda is on the loose, ladies.
Nah,
Give him some
that would be real bad.
Nah.
Well, hey, Al, I'm glad to see at least you got a white T-shirt and a microphone out of the deal.
It's like, look, clearly I landed on my feet. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to burst into tears when I log in. I'm just kidding. I'm so happy.
We love coffee, you. Cry a little bit.
Hey, Al, I'll tell you what, if you don't want to cry, I don't know if you heard about this. 2 of the great muscle cars are being discontinued.
No.
Well, do you know what they're doing? They're taking our Dodge and making them electric.
Allegedly. Are they going to do it?
Yeah.
No, there would be a riot. No.
Al's a traditional muscle car.
Yeah, they'll make
I know,
it
but
cry
I'm not
even
going
harder.
against Christy. If Christy has her ear to the ground, she says it's happening. But I found that shocking.
Right
You're
here.
trying to make everybody that follows your car
Dodge-
as angry as possible.
Dodge unveiled a battery-powered Charger Daytona SRT. One like it will be in showrooms in 2024, they say, as the sun is setting on the gas-powered.
So that's just an alternative.
Well, for now, it'll be an alternative.
You know,
but-
I
Can
just
you
got a
imagine
new
that
car,
scene?
and they had an all-new. I think every car has, like, Audi has their own line of. They have the e-tron. I was talking to the guy about it. 238 miles, no place to put gas at all. It's all electric.
Yeah.
Like everything. Like it's like it looks like a regular car, but it's no gas. It's really, I don't know, sign of the times, man. Craziness.
I just hope they put sound effects on them. Can you imagine that great scene in Bullet? Sounds like 2 golf carts racing.
I'd be down with that.
That's a Dodge Charger and what is it on a Mustang and what is it?
It's definitely a Charger.
Yeah, I can't remember. I haven't seen it.
A Charger and a Mustang GT. A buddy of mine has an electric car, and he chooses sound effects for what. Like
Cool.
You can hear it. There's some kind of little engine.
Is that the pooter?
Some kind of little,
It sounds like George Jetson's
fart
car.
noise. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Al, we got to go. Thank you. Best of luck, Al.
guys.
See you, man.
The Alaconda is loose.
Put it out there, Al.
Well, God, I was just about to say the exact same thing that you said, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
The breaking alert?
Kostaki's looking
Oh.
for a roommate.
Well,
Who
I
knew?
feel bad
Who
saying
knew?
something.
Allie Breen's already single. Oh, no, she's not. She's got a
She's got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
She's next.
Well, what
I thought
time
it
is
was
it?
Warren Reno about something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming up, we have a guy swallows a bee. Yikes. We have Louis Vuitton. We got a sad lobster, maybe.
Yeah.
And we've got Kanye news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the Upside Sidekick desk.
Hey, dude.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
Another home run for Jess. There's Ace Cosby.
Yummy.
Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much, Chick McGee. I think, are we still doing sports?
No.
Okay, we've actually officially finished. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Got very confusing. We talked with Al Jackson.
Thanks for paying attention.
Al Jackson, known as the Alaconda. The newly single Al Jackson.
Maybe we shouldn't harp on that. Maybe those 2 kids will get back together.
I don't know. He seems really happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's
He's
that.
Trying to ruin his life. What the
He
hell?
always seemed happy.
Okay.
I heard you still love me.
Now, Chick had suggested that we hear some music from Mr. Godwin.
Yes.
And we were talking about horses, which made me think of something.
Yeah.
What was that?
It involves you, Christy.
Yeah.
Christy Lee is like the Les Nessman on WKRP. Always has a Band-Aid on. Christy goes a little deeper. It's usually a walking cast of some sort. Currently, she has one of these orthopedic boots on.
Walking boot.
It's nice. You have a really dainty, pretty shoe on one foot, and the other you have this clunky, like ski boot thing on your leg.
Kind of Frankensteinish.
We were talking about the polo shirt that led to a discussion of polo and horses.
And I have very good friends who
Play polo.
Play polo.
Yeah,
And
that's great. I would not be able to. That's a skill I do not have. I love horses. They're so beautiful. But it reminded me that you had an encounter with a horse
3 years ago.
in which you were injured seriously. What happened again?
Yeah, after a polo match, I had a girlfriend in from California, and I was out on the field, and I was talking to one of the polo riders, and, the horses have just played this, sweaty game
Match.
of polo.
Chucker
and
or
they're
two.
all, and, I had maybe a little too much Chardonnay and think I'm Dr. Doolittle, so I'm talking to the horse.
Hey, horse.
Hey, you know what, horse? It's just me and you.
Hey, what'd the horse say at the bar? He wanted a Chardonnay.
He was so cute. Well, about that same time, a dog ran out onto the field and kind of scared the horse a little bit, and he raised his head and smacked me in the face. And I'm very lucky because I could have easily lost. And I
thought we were friends.
Yeah. And me, I go, I'm fine. I put some ice on it, did go to the hospital. We all saw the repercussions.
You had a
of
huge,
that.
huge.
My whole face
yeah.
was black and blue.
And
Yeah.
Pat, am I correct in saying you wrote a tribute to this?
Yeah, what was the name of that horse, Christy?
I don't remember.
Didn't have a name.
No, that's right. It didn't.
Christy went to a polo party with the polo ponies all around. There was wine and cheese and White Claws, and a DJ was spinning new sounds. Christy had a few wines and was feeling no pain, having fun and getting buzzed. She went to nuzzle a cute little horsey, but he wasn't feeling it just because. She got butted at a party by a horse with no name, and now her eye is black and inflamed. At the party, she can't remember her name, and there ain't no pills for to give you no pain. La 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 la. One more time. La 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 la.
Say what you want, but we all know that song.
Yeah.
Man, that's catchy.
I love that song.
And you nail that early Neil voice that he has.
Yeah, he kind of fakes a Neil Young there, doesn't he?
Yeah, very good, very good. Well, now Christy Lee is here. She doesn't have a black eye, but she does have that foot in the boot. And what have you got over there? What's at the news desk?
Well, we've been talking about, earlier we had Floyd on, and he always is suffering from gout. Well, did you know back in the medieval times, they had some very interesting cures they used for gout. And I thought I would bring up a couple of them because Cambridge University
Eels? Are they eels?
is now sharing translations of old manuscripts that offer some of these medieval era medical cures. One of them for gout would be, this is rough, stuffing a puppy with snail and sage before roasting it over a fire and using the fat to make a salve for your gout.
Wouldst thou like more roast puppy?
Man.
I didn't know they ate puppy.
They're not eating
They're
it.
not eating it. They're just using the fat.
Oh, well, I
What
didn't
kind
know
of
they-
psycho thought of that? God.
How many puppies are fat? They don't like...
Well, sure, yeah, they're mostly fat.
Mostly fat.
Oh.
Wow, that is just rough.
Here's another.
Is that a rough joke? Like a dog bark rough joke? Is that what that was?
It better not have been, is what I'm going to say.
They're making medicine out of dogs, and you're making puns.
That's
over
rough.
here.
Sorry.
What about owls? Here's another. Baking a salted owl, grinding it into powder, and mixing it with boar's grease to treat gout.
See, and you know what? They'd send me to the grocery store for boar's. What is it?
Boar's meat?
Boar's meat. Yeah.
Boar's grease.
Honey, I can't find the boar's grease. Do you have any idea where it is?
How do you catch an owl?
Owl.
Why do you salt an owl?
Owl trap.
I love this joke.
You ever have owl without salt?
Why was gout such an issue back then?
I don't know.
High fat
Poor
diet.
diet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
So these are cures from medieval times.
Yes, medieval times. Here's one for cataracts. Mix the gallbladder of a rabbit with some honey and use a feather to apply the mixture to the eye.
Boy, oh boy.
Makes sense.
Does it?
Does it? No, not at all.
At least it's associated with the anatomical region in which the affliction exists.
Weird.
Hey,
Project
Tom?
leader,
Hey,
Dr.
Tom,
Yes.
tickle your ass with a feather?
What?
I don't know. We always said that in high school, and I don't know why to this day.
Tickle your what with a feather?
Tickle your ass with a feather.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Wouldn't it be fun?
Because your football coach was gay. That's why they said it.
Boys?
All right,
let's line
up. He did shower with us. They
All
all
right.
showered with us.
All right.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Project leader Dr. James Freeman said the manuscripts show medieval people trying to manage their health with the knowledge that was available to them at the time, just like we do.
Yeah.
Well, the knowledge of roasting a puppy.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's wild.
That's some crazy guy thought of that, and they said, "Well, that seems so horrible. It might work."
It sounds like the old witches recipes, like in the cauldron with an eye of an iguana and the feather from a pigeon and all that kind of creepy.
And yet, it's not as dumb as Gwyneth Paltrow's goop.
True.
It's close.
It's the kind of crap that's floating around the internet these days. So
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
It'd almost be like getting an injection where we don't quite know what's in it.
Relax.
And then when we put it in, and
I
then we
knew
kind of
you
find out that
would.
it doesn't
I
work in the
knew you
first
would.
place.
Here we
Isn't
go.
that weird?
We find out it doesn't work.
I'm just saying,
I
how
love
weird.
it. Keep going.
Thanks, Josh. Send your kids to New York so they can get polio again. Okay. Christy, what do you
Oh,
got?
no,
over
the
there?
polio vaccine works.
Yeah, you just have to use it. Coming up, we have a guy peeing in a Louis Vuitton handbag.
Ooh.
We have surfers in the Grand Canal in Venice.
I'm guessing a Louis Vuitton handbag, at least the urine will stay in there.
Yes.
That's how you can tell if it's a real one or not. If it leaks out, you know it's one of those fakes. Louis himself, at the end, he had those made.
Hey, this is leaking pee.
Yeah.
This isn't a real Louis Vuitton.
We'll find out about these things and many more things when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. As you can see, we got started without you. There's Christy Lee.
Hey.
At the news desk, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
Josh Arnold at the Upside Sidekick desk.
Chick, how you doing, man?
Good, man. There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
She's here. We've devoured her peanut butter pie.
Yummy.
It's amazing. There's Ace Cosby.
Yummy.
Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
I feel happier after that pie.
There you go. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Now, you had some peanut butter pie.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Now, I asked Pat Godwin this question. Does that remind you of a Beatles song?
That's peanut butter and just put it in the pie. Paul McCartney. Right?
You mean this one?
Admiral Halsey notified me he had to have a bath or he couldn't get to sea. I had another look and I had a cup of tea and a butter pie. Butter pie. The butter wouldn't melt, so I put it in the pie. All right.
Little Paul McCartney.
I've always liked that song. It's so weird.
It is so weird. He sounds so strange.
Yeah, are we out of other Beatles songs to listen
Well,
to?
that's a McCartney. It's Admiral Halsey notified me he had to have a berth or he couldn't get to sea.
Oh, my God.
I had another look, and I had a cup of tea and a butter pie.
Yeah, he didn't say peanut butter pie.
Well, it's as close as you're going to get, okay? You want to find me a peanut butter pie song?
Everything doesn't have to relate to the Beatles, though.
Or a song.
Well,
A butter pie.
Butter pie.
see, we'll do a news story, and we'll see if we can come up with a song.
and it melts and you put it in the pie. What a weird thing.
We've all heard about the hit movie Crazy Rich Asians. Well, here's a possible scene for the sequel.
Oh, Christ, they're making one?
I didn't say they were.
You don't like that
Okay.
movie?
I hated it with a passion.
It's a fun movie.
I almost stood up in the theater and went, is this a joke?
Come on, dude. It's a fun rom-com.
Wow, I really hit a nerve. A man in South Korea was ordered to pay his ex-girlfriend over $1,000 after he urinated in her Louis Vuitton handbag. A 31-year-old gotten into an argument with his then-girlfriend about her spending. He reportedly went into their bedroom, unbuttoned his pants, and urinated on the woman's designer
What is-
handbag in front of her.
What does this
man.
have to do with Crazy Rich Asians?
It's like a scene from the sequel.
Yeah.
The guys, this took place in South
In South Korea. The man originally told authorities he only pretended to urinate for shock value. He confessed, though, after a sample analysis tested positive for urine that matched his DNA.
So they're going to that extent?
Following his admission, the woman took her ex to court, and a judge of the Seoul Central District Court ordered the man to pay $1,150 as compensation.
That sounds fair to me.
But
You-
that's
you
a,
peed?
if that's a real bag, that's really he got off really cheap because that could have been like a $10,000 or $20,000
But I mean, for her to
bag.
go to this extent, though, she must have really been pissed.
Oh man.
Kind of ironic.
Well, coincidental, really.
Have you ever peed on something out of anger?
Out of anger?
Yeah.
No, but what was the? I'm sorry. What was the settlement? How much?
$1,150.
We should have taken a crap in there for that.
Yeah. Yep.
Just for carrying $1,000, drop a deuce.
Exactly. Go for it, pal.
No, but you can't. I don't think you can do that as easily as you can urinate. Right?
Sure.
That's right. Not as quick.
No, you need like a magazine.
And the judge said, "Is that a real Louis Vuitton bag?" And she said, "Oui, oui."
He's laughing again.
How many of these you got over there?
He's got one more. I thought. I mean, he could do Fendi. He could do Louis Pisson.
I like
Louis Pisson.
I like Louis Pisson.
He could do Boots P if we're doing different kinds of purses.
Peeing in your mate's.
Oh, here comes another one.
Peeing in your mate's Louis Vuitton is the upper class version of punching your hand in the drywall.
Oh, there you
Yes.
go.
Hoping you don't hit the studs.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
Did you hit the stud?
No, I did
Oh,
not.
okay,
Luckily,
good.
I did not hit the stud.
Well. So what you're saying, Jess, is you can't buy one of those bags for.
It depends.
They're more than $1,000.
It would be a
depends.
very small. It depends. it would be a very small bag for that much. But yeah, you can get one. But I mean, I guess that covers dry cleaning, right?
Yeah. I don't know if you can clean that out.
I was going to say, I
I
wonder
don't
if
know
it's
if I wanna
salvageable.
I mean, because it's leather, so I don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
if you can. Can
that's
you
true.
clean urine out of leather?
Well, I would think.
Peed on your sofa? I don't know.
Josh?
Had to have happened.
The sofa I peed on was not leather. It was a cloth.
Well, wasn't you always your thinking with those messy kids that you had?
Hey,
Leather's better.
The leather, the leather.
Clean, you
just wipe
upholstery
it off.
on
Yeah.
the seats. You just wipe it off, right?
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know if is it suede? What's the inside of a Louis?
No,
Vuitton?
well,
It's lined. It's
it
like
depends
a
on what kind of bag you have.
Yeah.
Remember
There are a
that-
million Louis Vuitton kind of bags.
What is the movie? Is it that Wolf movie?
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall
Where the
Street?
guy's at a urinal,
Jack.
and the guy next to him pees, and he goes, "Oh man, they're suede."
Oh, on his shoes.
Oh.
Jack pisses on his shoes.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, from Venice, Italy, 2 foreign tourists have been fined.
It's Italy.
Oh, sorry. For speeding down Venice's Grand Canal on motorized surfboards.
Cool.
Yeah, that seems cool. You can't do that, huh?
Not according to the mayor. Mayor Luigi Brugnaro.
Here's where you messed up.
Was that Dracula?
No, it's my Italian
Mayor
accent.
Luigi.
No, you sound like you're
Luigi.
hungry or
I
something.
want to suck your blood. You're right.
no,
Oh my
and
God.
you are not the person to be talking about missing an ethnic accent.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but I am.
Initially posted a video on social media showing a pair of surfers heading down the famed waterway as the sun rose in the distance.
Damn kids.
He promised dinner.
Now that was Dracula.
He promised dinner for anyone who identified the, quote, 2 overbearing imbeciles who are making a mockery of the city.
Wait, he promised dinner?
Yeah,
Like,
the
as a
mayor's
reward?
office has
Yeah,
since
how
said
about that?
Yeah, but in
Italy's
Italy, no one's going to rat on you. I saw another thing.
No,
What are you talking about?
the 2 tourists were fined $1,530 each. The city's attorney is also preparing further action against them for damaging Venice's image.
Wait, you're making it fun?
yeah.
Instead of a bunch of guys in those stupid striped shirts.
Well, those are cool too.
no, they're not.
Yeah,
The
they are.
gondolas?
Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. Those crazy guys in stupid striped.
If you're going to
striped
Italy,
shirts.
You have
I've been
no-
there many times. If you're going to Italy, Venice last on your list.
Oh, that's wrong.
I've not been, but I sure would like
I
to.
have heard from other people that it's wonderful.
love it.
Yeah.
If you like the smell of sewage,
You want to go?
Oh,
Go.
I do.
go to
I
Florence.
love it.
Years
Go to
left.
Florence. Have some pizza.
What about Milan? Didn't you pick up a cat in Milan?
Yeah,
one time?
Milan's more like Cleveland. But the point is, I think this. I mean, what a cool thing to do. Give Venice a little bit of spice. I assume these guys were Americans.
It just said tourists. I don't know where they were from.
If they're surfing, probably Americans, maybe Aussies.
The ugly American.
Yeah.
I bet this is going to backfire.
How so?
This is going to be a TikTok thing.
You think so? That'll now become a
Surf
craze?
Venice. Yeah, why not? It's fun.
Another body of water a little closer to home, Lake Mead, in the news today. As the water level continues to fall amid an extreme drought, more discoveries being made day by day.
I wonder where this ends. There are a lot more bodies in there.
That's right,
I'm guessing.
Chick. So far, the remains of 5 people, a World War II era boat, and a ghost town from the 1860s have
No
been
kidding.
revealed in the lake below the Hoover Dam on the Nevada-Arizona state line. The National Park Service reports the most recent finding of human remains was at Swim Beach. Ooh, wouldn't want to swim there.
What a boring name. What should we call it? I don't know. Swim beach? You nailed it again, Lester.
What would you like to call it? Cadaver Beach?
That's right.
That's where they find
Look, PP or whatever the hell you were doing over there.
None of the 5 victims, by the way, have been identified. One is considered a homicide. Ooh, I wonder how they know that.
There was something to do with marks in the shoe. Wasn't there like a knife mark in the shoe or something?
Oh.
Yeah, it was something weird.
And then, he was shot in the back 9 times.
I think there is an upside to this.
What's that?
Well, this may help the mob recognize global warming as a real thing. And that they're going to have to either get a bigger lake.
Is Lake Mead man-made?
Yeah.
So the man-made lake in the desert is drying up? Huh.
Well, it's
Who would have thought that might happen?
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's Monday morning quarterback, Josh Arnold. Here's where you went wrong. Okay.
Yeah, you've made a lake where it evaporates as quickly as possible.
No, see, the lake is fed.
I understand.
Never mind.
I'm just being silly.
Okay. They're going to keep finding bodies, you think?
Probably. Maybe, yeah.
I think they're homicides since, they were buried in oil cans.
Yeah.
Drums. Oil drums.
Oil drums, sorry.
Oil cans.
Oil cans, that'd be a very small person.
Do you think... There may be a mobster in trouble. Didn't I tell you to bury the person in the desert?
Yeah.
You just dropped them in the lake. You were lazy.
I don't want a guy from Shearson Lehman going out there and getting his joints.
Similar, something like that. Yeah.
Coming up, we have Living at Sea full time.
Ahoy.
We have Kanye West Yeezy in the news, Yeezy Gap in the news, his clothing line.
Cool. Oh.
And if we have time, we have a lot of animal stories to get to. We have a guy swallowing a bee. We have cowboys wrestling.
And we got the creature with no anus.
Yeah, we got the creature with no anus. Yeah.
Chick, I had a dog with no nose.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Now ask me how it smelled.
How did it smell?
Awful.
What?
See, he's
got chicken involved for that.
It's a two-way street there with the word smell. It could mean he was giving off an odor, or he was sensing odors with his nose.
Meanings.
You see, yeah.
Why would that be the question he asks, though?
Because, hey, wouldn't you want to know how something smelled if it didn't have a nose?
I guess, man.
Oh, it all works. It's all there.
Try it with eyes. See if that works.
Hey, Chick, this would. Chick, I had a dog with no eyes.
Oh, how'd he see?
No, how'd he look?
Oh, he looked terrible.
You're lucky. I was going to say how'd he smell. How did he look?
Oh, mangy and ugly. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. That makes no sense. Now,
don't you think there's a many mafia meetings going around in the western part of the United States? You got any bodies out of Lake Mead? You got to get them out of there.
There's a guy out there with a hose trying to refill it. I can't get caught, man. Boss man.
I'm refilling it. That's what I'm doing.
You're going to end up in Lake Mead.
How would you find it?
Now, coming up, we have a hunk o' cows on the road on the freeway.
Oh.
How do we get them off? We'll find out.
Like meat?
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
Josh Arnold at the upside sidekick desk.
Ain't I a stinker?
There's
Ain't
Jess
you, though?
Hooker.
Hello.
Hello, Jess. There's Ace Cosby. Willie Griswold here.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Now, what did you think, Miss Hooker, if you will?
For the peanut butter pie?
The peanut butter pie.
Oh, my God.
And I said there are no peanut butter
did.
pie songs. I was wrong.
Oh, no kidding.
Because I thought this was as close as we were going to get.
Admiral Halsey notified me he had to have a bath or he couldn't get to sea. I had another look and I had a cup of tea and a butter pie.
Butter pie? I've always loved that.
I wonder what a butter pie is.
That's a pie that has like a great body.
Or a butter pie.
Yeah, there's apparently this song.
Someone told him, here, try this. He took one bite and his face was bliss. He looked so happy that he could cry when he ate a piece of peanut butter pie.
God, I hate folk music. Okay, let's move on.
What was that,
Tom Paxton.
Oh, butter pie's like a chicken pot pie.
Oh, I
here.
love chicken pot pie.
Yeah, it's a traditional English savory pie with onions and potatoes.
Something about music like this makes me want to take a banjo and smash it.
Someone told him, here, try this.
Sorry.
You know what? You're right.
I like it.
Hang down your head, Tom.
Oh, I love that. Snap
Hang
along.
down your head and cry. No, don't bother hanging him. We got him.
Oh, it's not about
You know, butter and chips are one of the big meals in England.
Butter and chips?
You just dip your French fries in butter.
What?
Yeah.
That might be good.
That sounds good. Damn right it's good.
Really?
Oh,
well, butter makes everything better.
That
I've been
and
told I have to
slushy
play more of this song.
Uh-oh.
Apparently I
What?
missed the snappy chorus.
Someone told him, here, try this. He took one bite and his face was bliss. He looked so happy that he could cry when he ate a piece of peanut butter pie. Oh, try some peanut butter pie. If you don't think it's wonderful, I want to know why. Just stick it to your mouth till you can't say hi. Try some peanut butter pie.
Does it get any better?
Very good.
Okay, no, thank you.
Is this like folksy kids bop?
Oh,
What's
it's
that?
Is that jaw harp that they're playing there? That down,
Yeah.
down?
Oh, yeah.
Like a little folky music?
I'm sorry?
Folky music?
Folky.
That's what I said.
Hit that L.
I said
Play that folky music, white boy.
And folkin' music.
Okay, sorry. Christy Lee is at the news desk. Do we have our animal hunk?
We could do that. An international team of researchers has discovered a microscopic creature that's mysterious because it has no anus.
How does it poop and fart?
Well, they also discovered it's not our earliest human ancestor.
It's not?
Resembling an angry minion chick, the
Oh, I love the Minions. They're so
guys are
funny.
great. I love
Secordus is a spiky, wrinkly...
Banana.
It looks like it's Saccharhitis is the name of this critter.
Saccharhitis.
Huh.
Yeah. Spiky, wrinkly sack with a large mouth surrounded by spines. Sounds
Really?
lovely.
Spiky, wrinkly sack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get a teabag with that thing. It'll cut your face
I'm
off.
a minion.
It was originally thought to be an early ancestor of human beings. However, they have found that is not true. According to the journal Nature, if you'd like to read more about this story.
But they thought it was that man was descended from this thing.
Right.
Wow.
Can you imagine? The man with no anus. That sounds like a James Bond flick from the 70s. Roger Moore in The Man with No Anus.
I'm very uncomfortable.
See a picture of it?
No, I don't want to see it. It
I
sounds
mean, I can see why they
disgusting.
think it's related to men. It's really, it looks like Harvey Weinstein.
Oh.
really unattractive.
People are kind of descended from wrinkly sacks, if you technically.
Yeah, think about it, yeah.
We all come from them.
we come from.
They're not all wrinkly.
Well, for those who steam them.
You've seen a smooth sack.
I'm not saying.
Isn't
We've talked about
isn't
that
that
on
a
here.
surgery that some
Yeah.
men get that they get it kind of cleaned up, if you will?
Sure.
Yeah.
Tightened.
Yeah.
I know I have a nice tight right up against my body. It doesn't sag at all.
What?
Really?
Yep.
Well, then it's wrinkled then. You can't have up against your body and smooth.
Oh my God, it's wrinkled. Oh. my God. It looks like the knight who chose poorly in the Indiana Jones movie.
Does it hang evenly?
Very even.
Really?
Sometimes one does hang lower, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Only my left one hits the water.
Oh. The juggernaut, as you call it.
Is that right?
Women's breast, usually one's bigger than the other.
Sure.
Usually it's... I thought
right
it was
hand.
opposite of what you...
Oh, I thought it
Of your
was.
dominant hand,
Yes.
I thought it was.
That's your Abu Bekstras.
Are you Abu Dextrous?
Abu Bekstras. I can't even think
No,
of
my left's a little bigger. So.
Doesn't he own the convenience store on The Simpsons?
Oh God! Now we're in trouble.
Yep, now we're in trouble.
Okay, sorry. What
father
other
and son-
animals you got over there?
A father and son fishing in Maine caught a rare blue lobster. Becky Rand told USA Today that her 36-year-old son Luke and his father Mark caught the crustacean in ocean waters beyond Peaks Island last week.
Pretty
They
cool.
named the lobster Lucky Blue. Luke, who is
Good
a
one.
sternman on his dad's boat, told the Portland Press Herald that this is the first time they've captured a rare
All
blue
right,
lobster.
Now, let me tell you something. You don't want to mess with me because I'm the stern man.
Right.
All
Tom, what
right?
does the sternman do?
He's in the back.
I assumed.
Of the bowman.
on the stern.
Bowman.
He's the opposite of the bowman.
The starboard man's on the right side of the boat.
Okay.
I assume he's probably hauling in and heaving off the cages.
Gotcha.
Have you seen a picture of this thing, Christy?
No.
This is blue.
Yeah, the lobsters.
I mean, it's not like it's slightly blue. This thing is a
they're crazy.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
deep blue. It's beautiful.
Now in a tank on display at his mother's waterfront restaurant in Portland called Becky's Diner.
Hey, welcome to Bucky's Diner.
Why they call it Bucky's?
Well,
Bucky.
I'm a great swimmer.
We serve only ribs and corn on the cob.
Sink your tooth into Bucky's.
Becky from Becky's Diner said it will remain there for 2 weeks before they return it to the water. According to the New England Aquarium, wild blue lobsters are about a 1 in 2 million find.
I found an eel that was like this.
Really?
It was ooh, electric blue.
This lobster is blue.
Let's not lose
Did you see
sight
that
of
they're
that's
going
a great
to?
song.
Did you see they're going to serve it up with a delicious filet mignon? They're going to call it Smurf and Turf.
There you go.
There you go.
Tasty. What's kind of a nice father-son story?
Black and blue.
It is. Because these are crazy rare, and they can. Did they say
1
what
in
they're
2
gonna-
million.
They say what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, they're going to put it back in open. Do you not listen?
They're taking it
either?
back to the
I
open
was too
sea.
busy
Josh.
constructing my electric blue song.
They're going to leave it in the tank for 2 weeks and put it back in the water.
Okay.
Thanks
You got a tune for us?
A hell of a blue lobster for dinner. My son Jimmy, he'll have one too. I don't have enough cash, so we're going to dine and dash. We're having blue lobster for dinner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, King. I know you like blue, King.
I do like blue.
You didn't have our song. Don't you go knock on my red suede shoes.
No.
They got to be blue, baby. Who's seen the Elvis movie beside me?
I have.
I saw it.
I watched the documentary over the weekend that Priscilla did. Yeah.
The Elvis, the new.
I wasn't that impressed.
No.
I think it was
He's all
capturing
right.
the essence of the sexy king.
Nah, my girls hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked because, especially Sophie, who's pretty much a big film buff, and she was just not impressed.
It's kind of over the top.
Oh, that's what I would expect from a Lerman film.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is kind of a big cartoon. But
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
that's Tom Hanks doing Colonel Parker.
Oh, he's the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
A misunderstood hero, I would say.
Oh,
I mean,
Well.
he's the guy that launched Elvis's career and got him all
Yeah, but he
the
stole all his money and kept it in
No, he
the
only
States.
stole half.
Yeah,
He was
I'd say earned half.
He was a sparkling star looking for the universe of love. Or
There you go. That's very
Two
close.
orphans.
Two orphans.
Are you? Wait a minute. This is the redo Pink Hearts. You're
Yellow
doing,
Moons.
Yeah, that's
Green
it.
clover.
That's right. Catch me if you can.
A Canadian politician accidentally swallowed a bee during a
Canada
press conference
politics.
in Dundalk, Ontario last week.
In where?
Dundalk, Ontario.
Dundalk.
Dundalk.
Yep,
Okay.
that's Dundalk.
It sounds like I was thinking of Gandalf and Dundalk.
It does sound like that.
Will you stop reading Harry Potter, please?
That's Lord of the Rings, dum-dum.
Sorry.
The bee was seen buzzing near Doug Ford's mouth while he was in the middle of answering a question on health care. Seconds later, it flew inside his mouth where he began to immediately start choking.
Oh, man.
That's a big
What
bee.
was that? He asked before he
Oh, wait,
swallowed the bee.
wait a minute. This is a new feature. Christy acts out the news. I like it.
What was that? I just swallowed a bee. Mr. Ford, a stout man.
Fat.
Yes, I didn't say that. I said stout.
Fatty
fat.
fat.
That's
Fatty
fat.
fat.
Portly.
Then said, I'm good. He's down here buzzing around right now. He has a
Sick.
lot of real estate.
That's funny. Maddie handled it well.
Yeah, he did.
That must have been scary.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, he's okay, but he broke out in hives.
And
Wow.
you can imagine how that might happen.
We were okay until that, too.
A bee.
Didn't he have to swallow a bat to eat the bee?
Yep.
Oh, like
I
that
don't know
book.
why.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like that book, Tom. Very good.
the one where pretty soon they're
You know
swallowing.
Harry Potter?
Remember Gandalf? He swallows Gandalf.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Job of the Hutt.
Keep going.
A Texas father A Texas father wrangled an alligator ahead of his daughter's
Nope.
first day of middle school.
Nope. I want to hear it. I want to hear it and see it like I'm there.
I don't think I can.
Right,
I
right,
can't
do the
wrangle.
gator. Josh, do the gator noise.
That sounds more like a golden
Sounds like-
retriever.
You guys have clearly never heard a gator in the wild.
Come here, gator. I got you, gator. Come here.
Oh, I love this new feature.
gotta go to school, Daddy.
Oh, there he is.
You shut your mouth. We got to get this gator first.
Daddy's gonna hit me again.
Tom, this is incredible.
I love this.
And it's not a tiny gator either.
KPRC reports
Oh, news brought home to you.
that
PRC, and most of our staff are pricks.
Mike Trin, owner of Mike's Seafood in Missouri City, was getting ready to take his kids to school
Egomaniac.
when his daughter told him there was a gator at their front door.
Hey, there's a gator at the front door.
Trin said, I'm thinking she's joking, not wanting to go to school.
Sure.
So I say, just stop, we're going to school today. But when he walked out, he immediately spotted the alligator. When he was
You
unable to get in touch with authorities, Trin put a towel over the reptile's head to calm it down.
Oh, good idea.
After taking his children to school, he returned home to finish the job, wrangling the gator, taping its mouth shut before he and a friend transported and released it into a nearby pond. He said he was thankful for all the years that he watched Steve Irwin.
I was going to say, he
Yeah.
knew exactly what to do.
But how do you untape the mouth?
Maybe scissors? Yeah, I'm not too sure.
And then you just
Maybe
run
you just-
real quick.
No, you let the gator work it out. You just dump him in the pond.
No,
and
you
run.
That really hurts the gator if they have a mustache when you pull that duct tape off.
I know, right?
And those are the most sinister gators. The
They
ones
sure
with
are.
mustache.
What a badass.
Hey, you must pay the rent.
Yeah, this guy is a badass.
He's not the only one wrangling.
No?
Real cowboys were called in to work with emergency crews in Oklahoma last month
What'd that sound like?
to help wrangle a cow that got loose on Interstate 40.
Hey, this is a feature we can stop doing.
I had a feeling you didn't care for
See,
it.
I knew.
I'm enjoying it.
KOCO reports the bovine got loose on the busy highway in Oklahoma City.
Whoa!
The animal eventually ran onto a service road where cowboys gave chase on horseback before successfully lassoing the animal.
Wow.
I don't blame the cows. I'd run my ass off that freeway and get the hell away here in Oklahoma. Not known for a lot of vegans.
Okay, there's that.
Oh, you go to Cattleman's there in Oklahoma City. That is some fine eating.
Is that the challenge? Cattleman's Challenge? Is that where that
Oh,
restaurant?
that was in Austin or in Amarillo, isn't it?
Yep.
The big
Yeah, that one. This one you can get. They have Rocky Mountain oysters.
at Cattleman's.
Very good.
Hog balls?
Yeah,
Hog balls.
I think these are beef.
Bull.
Well,
Beef,
So if
yeah.
I maybe
Beef balls?
Bull Texas.
you dip them in some cocktail sauce, they're great.
I just think it's super cool being able to call 911 and have real cowboys show up.
It is cool.
Very
That
cool.
actually know what they're doing.
Where are they? Are they just waiting in like a firehouse type thing? Are they cooking food in there together?
Yeah, they're volunteers.
That'd be a great
Yeah,
TV
that-
show. Well,
That would be.
Cowboy 911.
What you want?
we're hoping for another thing to rustle. Hasn't been more than a year.
We haven't rustled up anything in a while.
Sorry,
I'd call
Mark
Cowboy
Harmon.
911. Can
I
you
would
come
too.
over?
I'd be their groupie.
Rustle me up some grub there, sis.
Bring your horn. Oh.
There's got to be a joke there somewhere. A cowboy and a fireman go to Christy Lee's house.
Fireman says, no, I don't know.
Wait a minute, a cowboy and a fireman go to Christy Lee's house.
Yeah. Can I help you, fellas? She says.
No, the fireman goes, I just slid down his pole.
Wow.
That's a crazy joke. How'd it
broke
go?
back
What?
at Christy's house.
Hey, at least, Tom's the only one doing work on this guy.
Yeah, I guess.
You're all sitting there.
It's really progressive in a way, so that's kind of nice. But I just didn't see that coming. I thought it was
I
about
know.
Christie.
I did
I
too.
call it the Brokeback Fountain.
Oh, boy.
Well, Laramie, your turn.
Yes, Marlboro.
All right, one more story. How would you like to live full-time on a cruise ship?
No thanks.
Well, there are some people out there because today's cruise ships aren't just for vacations anymore.
I feel like I should try it, though. I've never been on, but I'm curious about it.
About a cruise?
Yeah.
A new residential cruise line will offer full-time cruising.
I'd enjoy it.
The outfit known as Storylines will launch its first residential cruise ship in 2024, departing from Croatia.
That's right.
The vessel, dubbed the MV Narrative, will offer 500...
Right away, stupid name.
You're complaining about the name?
Yeah.
No,
I'm not
maybe
getting on
it's,
a boat with a name that dumb.
Maybe it's 1005. Maybe it's Roman numerals or something. MV.
Oh, maybe. It's an MV.
MV. What
Narrative.
Roman numeral would that be?
Or C.
M
What
before
is-
5,
what is
except
M?
after C.
That's right.
They're going to
M
offer
is something smart ass.
500.
Yeah, but if you can't be in front of a 5.
Sure, it can.
V's 5.
Yeah, I know.
These 5.
I love that song.
V's
V's 5.
It's going to offer 547 lucky residences, a range of amenities as it sails to 6 continents.
547.
Stopping
Oh,
in
there
each-
is one widow.
Good point.
It's an odd number.
Stopping in each port for 3 to 5 days. It will also offer a youth education program that can serve as a school for children on board.
No kidding.
The company's co-founder and CEO, Alistair Poonton.
Alistair Putin.
Seriously.
No, Alistair
Poonton, Punton, told USA Today, quote, "What better way to learn about the Roman Empire than standing in the Colosseum with a Roman historian?"
Wally Poon.
Well, the
who I
rest
believe
of
we speak to on Wednesday.
Yeah, MV is 1005.
Ask Wally.
M is 1,000.
Residences start at $1 million and run as high as $8 million, but that's for the ship's lifetime, which I find interesting.
That is interesting.
The ship's lifetime,
Does it-
not your lifetime.
If it sinks,
Yeah.
is that it?
Probably.
Or do you get on another ship?
Oh, it
Or if
doesn't
it
carry
doesn't,
over.
if they go bankrupt.
Yeah.
What if next year they bring in the MVI and you've got to kick rocks somewhere?
Yeah. There are also some 24-year leases, which will start at $616,000.
Okay.
What do you call a boatyard junkyard?
What do you call a boatyard junkyard?
Pile of ship.
Pile of ships.
Scared me bad.
Yeah, very good. Thank
Have
you.
we had our...
This isn't a bad deal if you think
We haven't
about
done the joke of the
Speaking
day.
of pile of ship, we have a.
Oh.
Will we do that coming back?
We can. We can come back with the Ace Cosby joke of the day. I think so. This is for folks that are retired. Is that the idea?
Not
here?
necessarily because they have a school on board. I would, yeah, that
really
would be
something.
rough.
You know, there are 570 whatever people out there who would happily do this.
Heck yeah, they would.
Yeah, but you're gonna.
All your meals included, everything's there. You get to go to all
Yeah.
these countries.
Yeah,
I don't think there's
dinner
any-
time. The dinner bill goes off at 3. Kitchen closes at 5.
Usually on cruise ships, aren't they 24/7 food?
The only difference is you can't drown in the hotel, I guess, right?
It's true.
Many have.
There are
Oh,
3
yeah.
pools on board this thing.
Oh, nice.
Whitney Houston.
Coming back with the famed Ace Cosby joke of the day and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Oh, hi, Chick McGee.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold at the upside sidekick desk.
Hi, Chick.
Hey, there's Jess Hooker,
Hello.
the queen of peanut butter pies and all other foods. There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Tomorrow, a special event. We're going to kick off our season of the Big Green Egg.
All right.
With a special Big Green Egg cookout. And don't forget, we are going to be, throughout the entire NFL season, talking about fantasy football and the regular football games, of course, and your shot at winning a Big Green Egg. Details on that coming up. We were talking today about a couple of different things, including a news story out of Ohio. Sandusky, Ohio. Cedar Point is the name of the beautiful theme park there. And there was an incident involving a couple getting intimate on a Ferris wheel.
Correct.
We also had a story about a man who urinated into his girlfriend's expensive Louis Vuitton purse.
Louis Vuitton, for those of you who speak English.
I got this letter from Perry in Iowa.
Hi, Perry.
Don't you mean Paris?
We thought it would be funny to sneak beers onto the Ferris wheel.
It is funny.
When we were above, our friends thought it was hilarious. We poured beers on them.
Oh, that's a good
Also,
idea.
also funny.
It's a waste of beer.
As the wheel came around, they fired back.
Oh, no.
I'll let you see why I mentioned those two stories.
Yes.
Thank you, Perry.
So they were peeing on them on the Ferris
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's
Really
any need to
whizzing,
fill in the blanks there. I think that's very, very clear
Quitting
what's
the
going
blab
on there.
blabs.
What?
Ace Cosby, here he is with his
joke of the day.
Yesterday, I tripped over a box of Kleenex and hurt my leg.
Oh, no.
Doctor said, it's okay, just a little tissue damage.
Just a little tissue damage.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
I thought he said 2 shoe damage. I lost the rhythm there.
Yeah, we
tissue damage.
Tissue damage.
Because Kleenex is the generic.
Worth the wait.
Time now for Today in History.
Uh-oh.
What day is it, Tom? Do you know? Have any idea at all?
It's August 18th.
August 18th. Thank you very
My
much.
friend Diane's birthday. Happy birthday, Diane.
Oh, well, I'm going to stop the show.
That's right.
Is that the one I made out with?
Oh, this is a big event.
Grab a little bit.
1992, the great Larry Bird retired on this date.
Ah.
Larry Bird, of course, famously, he's the only guy that has two faces on Mount Rushmore, the Mount Rushmore of Indiana. There's Larry Bird, and then there's John Mellencamp, and there's Larry Bird again.
How about that?
Who's the fourth?
Silliest thing you've
Well,
ever said.
The fourth is Jim Davis.
Oh, okay. Thank
There
you.
you go. There you go.
I thought it was a pork tenderloin.
A rarity because
You know, I feel bad. I feel bad picking on you because you've clearly lost your mind. Are you all right?
Okay, well, how about this? See, I thought the Larry Bird thing could make you happy because the other stories you're not going to like.
He's won. Larry's the only one 3 MVPs in a row, I think.
Jimi Hendrix finished his set on the last, quote, night of Woodstock at 11 a.m.
And the Beatles were supposed to perform after that.
No,
but they
in
couldn't. make it?
1969. In 1960, the Beatles began their residency at the Indra Club in Hamburg.
Rosalind Carter turns 95 today.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's the second oldest U.S. First Lady ever.
I still lust after her.
Who
I knew you were
who
going to
lived
ask me,
longer?
was it Nancy Reagan before
No.
she passed? I don't know who the oldest
Was
was.
it Bess Truman?
I don't know. It just that. Of course, the Associated Press didn't tell me that part. They just said second.
I always get the mom and the daughter, Bess and Margaret Truman. Which was Margaret the kid or Bess was the kid? I forget.
Was it
I don't
Margaret
know.
the kid? I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's see. What else is happening on this date in history? Oh, got some birthdays. Salieri.
Oh yeah.
Great movie. Amadeus.
1774. Happy birthday, Meriwether Lewis. What a great name that. You never hear that anymore.
What did she do?
He. That's my point. You know,
Yeah, no, you don't hear Meriwether.
Has anybody named their kid Meriwether?
You know what they did? They ate dogs.
Well,
They didn't eat the noof though.
no.
Save that one.
Bess,
Too gamey,
Bess
yeah.
Truman was the answer to the longest living First Lady.
Was it?
She was
Oh, there you
97 when she passed.
Okay. Roberto
Simply the
Clemente.
best. Yeah.
What?
Happy birthday, 1934. Roberto Clemente, anniversary.
Love
of
his juice.
Amazing.
Easier to peel.
It's Clamato.
Oh, my
easier to
bad.
peel than Roberto Orange.
That's a Clementine.
We all know that. Oh,
Time now for Things We Learned, brought to you by Napa Auto
He was a
Parts.
pirate, of course.
6,000 Napa.
And he was from Puerto Rico, so he technically was the famous pirate from the Caribbean.
Napa is the
Is Puerto Rico considered
fuel that
Caribbean?
helps drivers
Yes.
like you get
Is
up
it?
and
Okay.
go. That's Napa. Big Green Egg tomorrow. Come on by. It's going to be fun.
No, don't come on by.
No, this is not an open invitation.
Come on by. I meant audio. Tune in your radio. Come on by.
We're cooking a breakfast fatty.
It's unbelievable.
Thank you to all the truckers out there. Jeff Oskey's penis is afraid of heights. I missed that part.
It's great. It's very funny.
And that first hour was good.
Yeah, he thought
Yeah.
he and his girlfriend.
Yeah, what
were-
happened after that first hour?
He and his lady were going to do it on the Ferris wheel.
I almost died to get here. Go ahead.
Well,
Bastards.
okay. Tomorrow,
Son of
it's
bitches.
we kick off the big green egg fest that is the rest of the year. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus. and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.